Good evening, Samantha. Welcome to the stream. My name is RX_Hydro. Tonight we are playing Elden Ring randomizer. How are you doing? It's been a while. How have you been? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry I was a few minutes late. I had a DoorDash order arrive because I didn't want to go out in my state to get groceries, but I needed groceries just as I was like, I need to be preparing for stream. And then I remembered I hadn't taken a shower, so I left through the shower, and I'm just all out of sorts. But I think I just about got everything together except I forgot to take Dayquil. So let's take some Dayquil. And fun fact, these packages that have this like little slit that doesn't go to the edge, I only recently learned how to use those. Because of instructions on the package, which I imagine have always been there, but I've been telling myself are new for people that didn't get it originally, like me, and that there are many of us. So they added them to the package. I've been doing a lot of coping. How are you? Welcome in. Sorry I've been missing. You can probably still hear that I'm under the weather, but it's been a much better day than the past three. The past three have been a little bit rough. Just a cold, just a bad cold, but rough. But I've been drinking plenty of Diet Pepsi and hydrating. What is up, Sad Cat, Explodaberry, Molten King? How are you doing, Mendez? What's up, Druid Zaddy? Hey, Twin Celestials. Hey, Groovy Doom Guy. How is it going, Batadar, Chaos, Lucifel? What is up, Maxon?
Like, share,
hey,
subscribe,
hello.
send money, carry my children for me, buy me a car.
Hey Samantha Knights, I've not caught a stream in forever.
Wow, it did that well. Samantha Knights. Gridbull, thank you so much for the Prime resub over on Twitch and the 4 total months. I appreciate the support so much. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the emotes and the stream and that you're just having a good day. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Hey, Metric Life. I hit everyone. What's up, Ree? It's good to see all of you. What's going on? Can't believe that I made you a liar. How did I make you a liar? I think I saw something about that in, where is it? Another sick day? Oh, no. Wait, how dare I stream to make you a liar? When I glanced at that, I just assumed you were predicting how late I would be. And I made you a liar by being either too late or not late enough. Do you not want to stream? Is your integrity more important than me receiving attention? Hope everyone's doing good. I am on the upswing, so I'm doing all right. Hope you're doing well, Lucifel. Glad you're feeling better-ish. Thank you. Just learned Chaos Origin on Twitch is Origin of Chaos on Discord. Those... What's the word for that? There's actually a word for just flipping things like that. It's like a rhetorical description. Anyway, they can be confusing. At Twin, I see the redeem for Crystal Panther. There's the first one in a while. Drink it in. Enjoy. This Crystal Panther has been sitting in a desk drawer. It's not on display any longer when stream's not going. It's been all alone in a dark desk drawer since the last time I streamed, which was what? Wednesday? New Year's Day, Wednesday, last week, a week from yesterday? All alone in a drawer. It used to be on display, but now you make me look at it so often on stream, I've hidden it away so I don't have to remember the foolishness of this thing. But there it is. I hope you've enjoyed the redeem. Thank you so much for the redeem. It's cereal then milk, not milk then cereal. I mean, I'm in agreement. I also think let people live their lives, but I also have no understanding of why you do milk then cereal, but so I guess, sure, yeah. I think they lied about the 3 inches of snow. We're getting so much. Oh, usually I feel like they overestimate because they want people to be, you know, more prepared rather than unprepared. Shit. Take care of yourself. I hope you and yours are warm and comfy and have plenty of delicious food and don't have to just fall back to eating dry bread and, I don't know, drinking water or something. Take care of yourself and your neighbors. Like 4 inches, I'd say 5, but I haven't measured it. I feel like there's a pretty... No, that probably doesn't make sense. I've been in situations where we've gotten, you know, like 2 feet in a multi-day blizzard, but so rarely in my life that I probably don't have enough experience. I was gonna say, I feel like there's a big difference between 1 or 2 inches and 3 or 4. And then there's a big difference between 3 or 4 and 5 to 7, 5 to 8. And then there's a whole other difference with 10 or more. Like, just what's necessitated, how much energy you need to expend, the literal chores you need to do, preparations you need to make, change at these breakpoints. But I bet it continues to change as it goes up and up. I was going to say that the part that I don't have the data for is I feel like it's been a big deal, but it's been the same big deal whether, 14 inches fell or that time 2 feet fell. Otherwise, in my life. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, just a thing I'm saying. I ramble a lot. I have sick brain and I'm on Adderall, so expect more rambling today. We're also going to jump right into the game as I started a little late, and I don't want to talk over much through... I talk a lot while playing the game, but I think I probably still say more words per minute while doing, intro and guess the game. So we're going to skip guess the game is the point. Get right into it. And it may still be more of a chill stream, maybe a little shorter. We're going to go with how I'm feeling. But I'm feeling good right now. I expect I'll be feeling even better on Sundays. We've got a stream Sunday also of Elden Ring Randomizer. That will be 6 p.m. US Eastern. If I feel really good tomorrow, I want to play more Sifu, especially before it leaves my head how to play it. So I may try and do a bonus stream tomorrow, but I would call that unlikely. We'll probably look for a time to mix that into the schedule next week. But there's a chance. There's a chance. Hide it from the cats? What's happening? Oh, you're talking about when I'm putting it in the drawer, yes. He deserves better. He deserves better. You got $600. Not directly. I didn't give the Crystal Panther. It doesn't sit in the drawer with $600 I gave it, but it knows that it was apparently worth that much. Nominally worth that much. Ridiculously worth it. Not worth that much. Anyway, that's enough of a boost for its confidence. It can spend time in a drawer. What's up, Devlinator? You got snow coming overnight. Take care of yourselves. Careful driving. Make sure you have whatever supplies on hand you need. I hope it goes easy for you. Do you plan to complete Sifu? Really enjoyed New Year's stream. I do. I was really liking it. I'm hoping that with one more stream, maybe 2, I could do it. Who knows? Depending on, the change up in difficulty that may occur in the final level. And I'm sure I'm going to want to go back and optimize at least the last 2 levels. What were they? The museum and the office? Significantly more than I've left them now. But even with that, I'm hoping with a little bit of focus that maybe 1 or 2 streams, I could wrap it up, and I would absolutely like to. So yeah, I'm thinking like next week, if I can do 3-4 streams, which is usually what I aim to do, I'll try and make one of them Sifu, maybe 2, and the others will be Elden Ring. Yeah. One of your favorite stupid jokes is, I was surprised by how much snow we got because I'm used to men lying about how big 6 inches is. I'd say the difference is a few inches. Inarguable, really. Couldn't put it better myself. I tried, and we saw how that went. How can I suggest Deadly Premonition, then? I have played Deadly Premonition. I understand vaguely why it grabs some people and is sort of a cult classic. I'm not one of those people. I did not love the experience. But it was interesting, to say the least. It gave me a deeper understanding of the range of things that humans can enjoy, Like when you bite into something that seems inedible and you go, oh, this is common in other places? Okay, well, good for them. I hope they have all of it. Thin ice, Hydro. Thin ice. Missed cereal talk? Did we have cereal talk? Oh, it just started with, well, Sad Cat, was that coming to you randomly? Is that why you said that? Or was that from level 1 Yappo? Yappo! I'm not sure if you missed chat in improv about it, but that was all the chat that was here that I read out, basically. Hope you're feeling better, Hydra. What's up, Lady Grace? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm better. I'm not 100%, but I'm better. So we're going to have, one more time, let me say, we're going to have sort of, a chill day. May not be a very long stream, and you're going to skip over Guess the Game just so that I have more voice for game time. We'll see how that goes. But I'm feeling better. My throat's not sore in the least, despite how it sounds. I'm just congested. But all the other symptoms have left me.
I'm as smart as a regular person. It just takes me a little longer.
Rissa, thank you so much for the Prime resub and the 8 total months. That's exceptionally generous, and I appreciate the support. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the emotes, not getting pre-roll ads, and just the stream. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Thank you. Yes, I was like thrown by the fact that I felt a little bit sick for a couple days, and then a little bit better. And I was like, oh, I got off light with a very, very weak cold. No, that was just the start. I think I felt worse because I was faked out. It wasn't really that bad. It was just a bad cold, but I am feeling better. Also, Samantha, you should all be following Rissa. Highly entertaining streamer. I have always enjoyed my time there. Some of you probably already know her from times we've raided her channel. But if you've not followed before or you haven't been part of those raids, go follow her now. Check her out next time you see her live. You will have a good time, I promise you. For those of you on YouTube, that's twitch.tv/RISSA. And MG2 Plus, thank you for the Prime resub in the 4 months. It's very kind of you, and I appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy the emotes in the stream, and thank you so very much. We had a very prime start to the stream with 3 Prime resubs. Thank you, all 3 of you. Lovely of you. What was I gonna do next? Was there anything else I wanted to do before? I guess schedule one more time. I'm streaming now. We'll see how long that lasts. I may stream tomorrow to get some time in to play Sifu while the controls they feel like they're still in my head, but I would say it's unlikely. That's why I didn't actually write it in the Discord schedule. If I do, let's say it'll be the usual time, 6 p.m. start time, but unlikely. Sunday, though, I am aiming for, and considering I feel good enough to do some streaming now, I'm sure I'll feel good enough to do stream then. Sunday, 6 p.m., that will be more Elden Ring Randomizer. So right now, maybe tomorrow, unlikely, and Sunday at 6. Cool. Something similar happened with you in walking pneumonia. Still coughing, so annoying. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that clears up eventually. That's very annoying. Let's see. I am going to go to the correct scene. Feels like I haven't streamed in a million years. And I'm going to start the game, not from Steam. Also, wait. We need, where are they? Sponsors. Not from Steam. Start from the randomizer. There it is. Connect controller. Perfect. Elden Ring. Let's hope for a smooth night. If you weren't here the last time we had an Elden Ring stream, I spent 3 hours of a 5-hour stream just trying to get it to work. A little less than that, considering, we had an intro at the start and guessed the game. But that's mostly true. But we left off with a couple hours of it working. Hopefully it's still in that state. Fingers crossed. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is peak. Golden Grams are one of my favorites if I'm not giving any, care at all to what I'm eating. Not like that bad for you, but they're a sugary cereal. Golden Grams are my regular indulgence. Otherwise I just get like Cheerios, sometimes I nut Cheerios. But Golden Grams would be my peak. I actually don't think I've ever had Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I love cinnamon. I should try them. No guess the game. Pin, you got it. And I need to turn that command back on. Pin. And change. There we are. Thank you for the reminders. It's been so long. Samantha, I've bought a bunch of movies. But actually, I think only one of them... That's not true. I think only one order of them has arrived since we last played Guess the Game. Which direction did I come in here? I came in this way, right? Or did I come in this way? Hang on, I need my bearings here. I think I came in this way. So I only have one order worth of movies for you to try guessing.
Use a cool item.
That includes chest request. What am I wearing here? Your most sickly armor. My most sickly armor. All right, while I look that up, you can get some guesses in about the movies because I've got one hint for you. It may be the only hint I give you because it's not terribly specific, but I think if you know movies well, it narrows things down a lot. I got one order worth of movies. You have 15 movies to guess. You have 15 that came in one package. Thoughts? My most sickly armor. Well. Elden Ring being Elden Ring, I'm sure he's got something like that. Fellow in cloaks, rather tattered. But I feel like that sends the wrong message. We're saying the omen are sickly. They're cursed, which is itself a judgmental term, and we should deal with that. Let's not add sickly onto it, okay? So we'll skip on that. The vulgar militia, I don't know much about their lore, but I feel like we're risking the same thing as me saying that an omen cloak is sickly. Let's skip on from that. What else have we got? What else have we got? What else have we got? Royal remains, looks quite sickly. Mesmer had some snake infection, right? And he was evil. We can call him sickly, perhaps in a spiritual, magical sense, but we can call him sickly. Do I have Melanias? That would be the most sickly, wouldn't it? Tree Sentinel, Crucible, Knights Cavalry, Banished Knight, Fire Prelate, Briar, Fingerprint. No, I think I have... Oh, no, I do have Melania's armor. This must be the most sickly. By like a long shot, right? By like a long shot. Raisin Bran is the best. Reasonably healthy of you. Good for you. Plastic is your preferred breakfast item. I'm not sure that's healthy, but you're probably getting some, yeah. Probably. A Star Trek anthology? No. Star Wars? No. Land Before Time movies? No. Though, excellent guess that hadn't occurred to me, no. Mesmer was a victim? I mean, yeah, Mesmer was, as I understand it, pretty freaking mistreated by his mother. But he was born with some weird snake infection, right? She just didn't choose a very healthy way of helping him deal with that. She chose not helping him deal with that. So, more Guess the Movie? Yes, but we have only one entry with 15 parts. Studio Ghibli? It is not Studio Ghibli. T2 Trainspotting 2? No. The Phase 1 Marvel Collection? No. Though that's a good guess as well. They haven't really bundled those up in massive collections yet, have they? Wonder if they ever will, considering, physical media, but I wonder. Let's plant Parrot with a clean rot helm, because that goes with Melania. Let's give it Crucible. I'm not sure what fits with it. Oh, Melania's Gauntlet, ideal. And let's give it something like, I mean, this is Rotten and it's red. Does it work? Yeah, it kind of works. Rotten is almost like sickly. It's not the best set, but it's not bad. I'll take it. Good choice. Thank you. Thank you so much, Batadar, for the redeem. Very on theme? Yeah. The Ultimate Adam Sandler Collection. No, I'm loving these guesses. I thought I could... like I said, I thought that guess narrowed it down a lot because I could only think of a handful of things that would have that many entries that it would make sense to package together. But you're coming up with ideas that kind of make sense I'd never thought of. Is the complete works of some actor? No. No. I'll give you another hint. It is only part of the complete oeuvre. It's not a complete collection, even to this point. It's not even close, really. And it's not American. Thoughts? Thoughts? Steven Spielberg anthology? Nope. Fast and Furious? No, I really want to watch those all at some point. I've missed 2 times friend groups did full series watch-throughs of that, and they always had the same comments over the several days they were doing it about, like, real fun, stupid product of its time. What the fuck are these movies doing? Holy shit, that was wild. They're really bringing it back. It's stupid, but it's great again. I want that experience. I can't believe I've passed, for scheduling reasons, on 2 chances to do it with friends. But someday I'll do it. Godzilla is a good shout. It's the Criterion Collection's Showa-era Godzilla, which, by the way, has the same ratio, roughly, as a Blu-ray case. And so when you just look at a picture online, you might not realize it's this big. It's beautiful? Yes, it is. It's got a series of, like, art and essays inside, the way the Criterion Collection likes to do, especially for big collections. I've not read through any of them yet, but a quick check, skim of 1 or 2 were pretty interesting. Oh, I love this fucking art. I love this art, because look at the giant Ghidorah, which is actually invisible because yellow is too close to green. That invisible part at the top is Ghidorah, my favorite. Anyway, and at the very end here, it's got 8 Blu-rays with 15 movies and some special features and stuff. I'm really looking forward to digging into that. When's movie night? I wonder how many people will be interested in that. Everyone knows of Godzilla. But especially the old ones, I don't know how many people want to sit through them. They're a product of their time, and they're fascinating, but you need some more patience. Oh, I forgot what weapon I had equipped. I forgot what kind of character I was playing. We'll get back into this. If there was a little bit of interest, even a handful of people, that's the kind of thing I would love doing. Are you a fan of the new Godzilla films? I've not seen them. I'm so bad at watching movies, generally. I've not seen any of them. I know Ghidorah is in them, so I really want to see them at some point, but I haven't made time yet. I've got friends who are, well, yeah, I would say fans. I'm trying to remember their opinions of them, and I'm blanking on everything except for the most recent one, which everyone said, yeah, it was fun. There was one especially stupid scene, and the whole movie is rather dumb, but I enjoyed. I think they were a little more positive on earlier ones. Either way, I'm interested, but I haven't seen them. This outfit goes with the sponsors. Thank you. That's why I chose it. Never mind. It's actually luck. Have you ever watched Evangelion? The original, not the rebuild. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the original. I actually rewatched it about a year ago and enjoyed it so much more than when I was a teen because I can appreciate the themes more, even if I'm less like Shinji. Luckily, I was never that much like Shinji, but yeah, big fan. I really want to watch the rebuild, but I fell out of the habit of my rewatch, and I should probably wrap that up first because I was going to watch, you know, the movies, and I hadn't. I want to get back to them and then watch the rebuild at some point. Need a different movie? Why are you neon pink? It's good for advertising. That's not the reason. That's actually just a benefit. I don't know why. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know why.
Glad you're feeling better, Hydro, heart.
Fair Cry, thank you so much for the €2 super chat over on YouTube. That's incredibly kind. I appreciate that immensely. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. And Tino, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. How was Nightmare? And how was the rest of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Samantha, you should all be following Tino. I say this often, but I mean it every time. I really do. Follow him at twitch.tv/BADWIID, and you too could join in for a Carmen Sandiego game stream. And hear how Tino pronounces different countries. And moreover, it's just really fun picking up weird, odd facts and seeing some of the oldness of a geography and politics game. Oh, it's always a good time. Follow him now. Check him out next time he's live. What's up, Tino? What's up, Diamond? Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you. Hey, Adrian, good to see you. Because pink is best, Obvi? I mean, obviously. Obviously. Of course. It's a happy accident in that case. Pancakes are better. Is YouTube Samantha still on about what's the best breakfast food? I do love pancakes. Heard Godzilla -1 was incredible. Kind of want to see it, even though I've never watched Godzilla in my life. That's the next one I'll probably make time for. Apart from the ones I just bought, which I'll put on and, so I had only seen the, like, 90s Godzilla that I think is terrible. I'll happily watch it again, but I think is terrible. I saw that in theaters. That is the only Godzilla movie I had seen up until during lockdown. I sort of did a mini marathon of some of the old ones and Shin Godzilla, the Godzilla by the Evangelion director. Which actually, I didn't finish your message. Is that why you were asking about Evangelion? I should have finished your message. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm scatterbrained at the best of times, and I'm getting over illness right now. Really enjoyed that one. It's impossible to sell to anyone, because if you're going to be honest about it, you have to show them pictures of a googly-eyed Godzilla and tell them it's largely about bureaucracy. But it's a great movie. I really enjoyed it. So I've seen a handful of the older ones, like the original Godzilla, Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, Invasion of Astro Monster. I think I saw Destroy All Monsters. I saw Hedorah. I love Hedorah. That movie is so, so strange. God, every time Godzilla's about to do something, Godzilla goes. And one time, even like the human person is like, "Go, Godzilla!" Yeah! There's like a little musical sting that plays. It's so dumb, but I love it. It's all about pollution. It was a good time. That's my Godzilla experience. There are 2 ends and sickness be gone. Oh, please, I wish your spell strength. I hope it works. But I'm on the upswing. I'm feeling better. Yeah. I think the rebuilds are very good, although I will say for the most part, the first 2 are basically the anime again, but things go off the rails in the last 2. Yeah, I'm vaguely aware of that, but I've limited how much I've taken in. I think I'll be comfortable recapping, especially given the unintentional break between watching the original series and now, even on my rewatch. I think I'll be okay with that, but I heard, yeah, the first 2 are sort of rehashing. And then I heard the third is controversial, and that the fourth is widely lauded, and I'm fucking fascinated to see that journey. Oh, I can't wait. Very subtle eye makeup, love it. Thank you.
Send money,
Kind of you to notice, it is very subtle.
children for me. Buy me a car.
I get here for highlights on YouTube, but you won me, bro. Cool face.
Adrian, thank you so much for the Prime resub in the 4 total months. Over on Twitch, very, very kind. I appreciate the generosity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy the emotes, not getting pre-roll ads, etc. And thanks for coming over from YouTube. Actually, one of the things I worked on while I was sick, Samantha, I posted a picture of this in Discord. I have most of the work done on Highlights Part 1 of Hot Deli's trip through the DLC. Still can't make any promise when I'll finish it, because, as you know, I've not been editing consistently, but I have been editing consistently for the past 3 nights. It's felt pretty good. So hopefully, we'll have a recap of that if you want to see it again or missed it the first time. Now let's get a recap of the part I just did because I died. Godzilla Minus One is so good. Your movie of the year 2024? Goddamn. Managed to watch everything with literally no spoilers at all. It was not the Anime Pacific Rim I was expecting. I love to see them. Stay sick so you can edit Hydro. If work will give me more sick days. Our sick day policy is technically there's no limit on sick days. If no one calls me out on that, I'm happy to. Actually, the congestion has been so just uncomfortable. Congestion's annoying at the best of times, but usually I'm just annoyed I have to breathe through my mouth. It's been physically uncomfortable. Especially because most of the time I take a Dayquil. It works for me. But during this cold, it's just oscillated from being very congested to when I take a Dayquil, my nose being so dry it hurts a bit to breathe in. Ugh. If it was an average cold, I'd be all for this plan of editing and just staying sick. As it is. I don't think... Oh, you're a Scarlet Rot one. I didn't even realize that. How do you pronounce Tanzania? Tanzania. I was just trying to change the A after the Z in the pronunciation you started with. Tanzania, I think is accurate. I'm no expert. Humidifiers for the win? I should get humidifiers. That's smart. I have air purifiers, but if anything, they might make the air more dry. They certainly aren't going to make it more wet. Maybe I should get humidifiers. You're going on a Caribbean cruise? Hell yeah. Do you know now, have you already booked it, how long a cruise you're going for? 3 days, 5 days, a week, 2 weeks?
Sands, you're gonna have a good time. Snakewang will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Let's consult a
Well, here we go.
foolproof expert on pronunciation then. Tanzania.
Tanzania. With a weird robotic hitch right after the end, but Tanzania. Can I just run past you? I think I've done everything out here and I just need to get up there. I don't remember where we left off. I jumped, I did, what did I think I'm going this way. Can I just run past you? Now that I died to you last time, there's really no runes on the line. You can all just fuck off. Right? This is all fine, right? This is all good and fine, isn't it? Why am I hearing sort of a spiritual beetle sound? How far are they going to chase me? I'm hearing a spiritual beetle sound. What the f— Oh, right! I remember! You stabbed me last time, you fucker! Ah! It's all coming back to me. As long as it's not coming to my back! What? Where are you? Found you! Boy, you don't give a shit about perfume. Can you literally disappear? I thought you were just invisible. Teleport, I mean. Can you fucking teleport? Ah! I'm alive, right? I think I just saw the movement. Hey, he's back on top. Oh, it's like riding a bike down a gravel mountain. What were we talking about? Oh, I forgot about that enemy. Forgot completely about them. Oh, long ago I was talking about why I'm pink, and then my mind. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how we're spotted with red now. I don't know the reason why. You know, that's biology. I'm not a scientist. But it's been very handy. It's been very handy as someone who's tried to get attention for themselves, be a spokesperson for different brands. Content Faucet is a walking neon sign, as we've talked about. We should lay down some more specifics about Content Faucet, because I feel like we don't have many on how this all works, you know? And that's my fault for not getting into it. For instance, am I Content Faucet? Am I playing Content Faucet? Am I co-streaming with Content Faucet? I've used all three of these scenarios as punchlines for jokes. The truth of it is, I'm playing Content Faucet in Elden Ring. Content Faucet is a character in the world of Elden Ring. And the greatest content creator, the most subscribed YouTube channel ever in the world of Elden Ring. Let me explain. How does YouTube exist in the world of Elden Ring? It's a very easy answer. Glintstone. Sounds a lot like spark rock. Sounds a lot like lightning sand. That's silicon. The sorcerers have computers. Now you have the internet. Any other questions? Magic? Exactly. Magic. Yeah, exactly. Book soon, it'll be a week. That's a nice period of time. I hope you have a lovely, I'm sure you'll have a lovely time. A week cruise sounds delightful. Get a humidifier and dehumidifier, then you'll be perfectly balanced. Put them across the room from each other and have them duke it out. What's up, BZ Venom? Loving the stream, glad to have Elden Ring back. Good to have you here. Glad you're enjoying. Hope you're having a lovely Thursday, friendo. Hope you all are. Yes, neon. That dagger's hairy and it makes me uncomfortable. I believe it's the stinger of an ant. Nope, a scorpion. Is this a DLC weapon? Oh, I haven't said yet today. We are open pomegranates this playthrough. You can answer any question I ask. You can tell me anything about the lore, the stats, the strategy. Guide me at any point. I will say that you know what my attention span is like. So if it's information germane to what's currently happening and it's relatively succinct, that goes in better than long paragraphs about your favorite aspect of the lore across the map from where I am currently. But you're welcome to do those. I'm just saving you some typing. So, you know, do a bit of editing and save it for when I'm near that area. But we are open pomegranates, so those questions, like I just asked, is this a DLC weapon? You can go ahead and answer if you know the answer and want to. Go for it. Go for it. Totally lore accurate. I strive to be lore accurate. I don't always know the lore, but I strive to fill in the gaps. You ever finish a piece of media of any kind and just know that it's going to be something you'll never forget? Yeah. It's the last time I had an experience like that. It's such a good feeling. Such a good feeling. I rewatched FLCL recently and reminded myself how much I love that series. And I remember feeling that way the first time I watched it back when, Fully Cooley. It was advertised with the logo FLCL and I programmed it that my way and I had Fully Cooley. I remember feeling that way back when it first came out, but I'm sure I've got much more recent examples than that. I'll tell you if some come to me. It's such a good feeling. What is Moog's favorite YouTube genre? Pimple popping. He spends all day working with blood.
Send money, carry.
Plus, it's just a good change of pace. You gotta think if you want to ask these questions too.
Love some good crane rot.
BC Venom, love some good crane rot. Thank you so much for the Prime resub over on Twitch in the 4 months. It's very generous of you, and I appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy the emotes here. Having a lovely day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just remind me, what do I need for a level? So I have it in mind. 15k. All right, that's fine. Just need to remind myself sort of where we were. 7 to something I'll never forget. Amazing movie. I doubt I could watch 7. I've read synopses of it because I got a sense of how dark and violent it was. Just too bad because I'm trying to remember which David Fincher works I've seen, but a couple, and seems like an excellent director, but I'm not sure I'll ever have the stomach for 7. But friends have told me they have the same opinion. They love it. Your favorite From game is Demon Souls, then Bloodborne, then Sekiro. Platinum Sekiro, G fucking G. That's not easy. Well done. Favorite bit of Elden Ring lore is when 20 Caria knights defended this manor from like the whole Golden Order army before Radagon and Rennala got married. They pregame hard. That's wild. Weathered Dagger. Okay. Well, that's for D, correct? Who usually gives that to you? Is it, Fia? No, Fia stabs D with it. Who usually gives that to you? Love the shorts from Hydro's first randomizer playthrough. They came out really well. Glad you enjoyed them. I liked how they came out too. What do we have to look forward to in this area? We have boss, of course. Can't remember how far we are from them, but somewhere here.
Have a good time. Snakeman will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
A happy new year of bad jokes, good videos, and great people. And Hydro is here too.
Thanks, Scott, for your renewed submanthership and your 12 total months a year. That is incredibly kind, and I appreciate. Thank you. Oh, fire's probably not great against this enemy. Thank you so much. Hope you continue to enjoy the stream. Are you a special one? I forget what that hood means. And the emotes and whatnot. Thank you so much, Scott. For your generosity and just being here. I hope you're doing well. I so wish that I could parry, but parrying just doesn't feel like... doesn't feel like content faucet. Why am I playing this way? What, I could just parry them. What's your top 3 From games? I would say probably Bloodborne. Though with the addition of the DLC, maybe Elden Ring does outdo it, because they were very close to begin with. I wasn't even paying close attention there. I was trying to think of their games. It's probably Elden Ring, but only by a razor-thin margin. Then Bloodborne, and then... I'm trying to decide between Sekiro and Dark Souls 3. At some point, I need to replay Dark Souls 1 and 2. I highly doubt 2 is going to rise up in my esteem much, though I liked it. But 1, it's been a long time, and that might change things. But right now, I think it would be Elden Ring and Bloodborne nearly tied in first, and then Dark Souls 3 behind them. Caria Manor got brutal. It did a bit. It did. This is my fault. But also, these aren't the enemies that are usually here, and I'd say they're harder. And I guess I didn't try to the left. I was gonna say I got trapped there and couldn't go either direction. I only tried to the left. Run my XX, thank you so much for the resub over on Twitch and the 9 total months. I appreciate all the support and generosity. Thank you. Hope you're having a lovely Thursday. Doing well. It's good to have you here. And that tree got your back. I didn't want that. I'll prop you up, buddy. You're not gonna fall over on my watch. I'm throwing myself at the ground to roll. Let me roll. Oh, come on. One of the fireballs hit me and interrupted any chance of rolling through those attacks. I'm not sure I remember seeing that combo, but... is this enemy unique where it shows up normally? I sort of remember one with a big hood weirdly like this, but I only think I remember one. Is this enemy unique? Christ. Your most recent, I'll never forget this piece of media experience, was literally Neon Genesis, watching it blind and making your own interpretations, an experience I've never had before. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. There! Okay, that's a better start. That feels better. It's one of 3 unique Fire Knights. Okay. Wait, are they all like this one, but unique to others, or is each of the 3 unique to each other also? That's not terribly important. I'm just curious. A good continuation. This might be our chance. What are you doing here in the House of Magic? Don't you have your own fucking completely different fucking magic? What are you doing here? Is this some sort of like business deal? Some sort of conglomeration? Are you going to be doing an ad campaign with it? Do you need a spokesperson? What's happening? Hire me! Each of the 3 are unique. Okay. So you assume this is some sort of Caria Mesmer exchange program. Ronala got the Fire Knights in the divorce. Ash of War Giant Hunt. I keep feeling like I'm hearing. I'm being quiet sometimes because I keep feeling like I'm hearing one of the little spiritual Dunga beetle things. And I haven't found one the last 2 times. Does this entire area just have sort of a sparkly sound given how magical it is? Am I fooling myself? Also, is over here where you make a jump to those places, or it's from up above, right? When I briefly ran over here, I saw everything this had to offer me. Yes? Yeah, okay. We're not jumping that gap. You jumped there from above, I recall. I think after the boss from well above. I have 622 fucking runes from killing those enemies? I feel like that should be higher. Feel cheated. Close to 200, Hydra. Have you thought of your speech? Close to 200? Oh, 200 deaths? I haven't thought of a speech yet. How would Content Faucet mark a special occasion? Let me think a little on that. We've got time, right? We're not racking up death that fast. Twinkle is just the sound here because of magic. That makes sense. You, at long last. A reason to bring out my perfume again. And enjoy this ridiculous weapon. At long last. What's up, Kiko? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Furnace Visage. Hello, Miranda. Are they all called Miranda, or just the boss one that is called Miranda? Alright, Samantha. We're going to be looking around here for a little bit, but it's about time to start thinking of what you'd like to guess this boss is. Coming up. What the hell? I didn't think you'd recover that fast. You got weird attack patterns, bud. You know that? Just keep walking into them and getting interrupted, please. I'll take it. I feel weak. I feel weak. Body's broken from shoveling snow at school for 4 days. Ooh. I'm so sorry. I hope it's done now. You made it. But that's rough. We're on your rerun of the DLC. Want to run a strength faith build. What weapon do you recommend? I mean, I'm a huge fan of the Cypherpata, but that doesn't make much use of strength. It's mainly faith, of course. What were some of the strength faith things that I enjoyed using? You know what I didn't play with? And this probably is not a strength weapon, but it probably scales better with strength than the Cypherpata. People kept telling me that I should have played with, I think it's called the Codex Blade or the Coded Blade, which looks like the Cypherpata, but it's a one-handed sword. Apparently it's fucking amazing for any kind of faith build. And I'm sort of sorry I never got a chance to play with that. Maybe you play with that, because I've only heard amazing recommendations, glowing recommendations for it, and it itself glows. I would love to hear if it's really that good. Okay, I should be taking it easy, but Content Faucet is not recovering from illness and needs to give her all to those jumps. My mistake. Does that count as a death? Not sure what that refers to, but let's say no, that doesn't. I'm not fighting them. Again, I'm running by this fucking guy. I proved I can do it. I'm running by. Howder, what boss do you guess it is? What boss do I guess this is? Base Game Radon. Base Game Radon. I don't want it to be, but that's the first name that came to mind, the first vision that entered my head, and so I'll say that, in case it was put there divinely. Base Game Radon. It should count as 2 deaths. How dare you? Gotta get that blasphemous blade. Oh shit, that's actually another one that people were always recommending. I used it a little and it seems good. But blasphemous blade is probably a really strong wreck. Oh, okay. I forgot I was two-handing my left-hand weapon, and so I hit left button and was very confused why nothing was happening. I'm not sure I knew that you lose the ability to tap left button and use your left weapon once you're two-handing it. People believe in you, Hydro. Someone bet a lot on Kill Boss first try. Thank you. You know I'm sick, right? And you've seen the stream? Thank you. Doing this first, though, so it'll be just a couple minutes longer. Have you fought Mariga yet? No. We have not found Mariga in the... I mean, I have in the regular DLC, but we haven't found them yet in the randomizer, so... that's possible. How safe is it for me to kill some of these other guys before dealing with you? Because this is hugely frightening to do all together. Ah, I got the skeleton! That was the important thing. Now let's ignore you and presume I can dodge you as this happens. Whoa, the explosions didn't interrupt you? The other attack did, but that caught you at the wrong time? I didn't realize there was another caster over there. I thought you were just gonna slowly waddle towards me, you second shade. Damn it. Alright, I need to clear more of them before I fight the guy on horseback, but it's doable. Certainly doable. Hydro's been saving up his boss fighting power this whole time. You may look at the way he's dying over and over again to trash, telling us he's not paying full attention. He's saving it. Just wait until he unleashes during the boss. Hey, thanks for believing in me. How dare you? I think, by the way, I ran a wide circle around you. It was pretty clear I wasn't interested. How dare you proverbially stick a proverbial foot in a hypothetical door. You're so dead? It was going okay up until the fire. Don't even need to worry about you. There's no way you're going to climb up after me. Let's not deal with the wolf over here. I watched Encanto for the first time recently. Hello?
Go out to lull the boss into a false sense of security, then you get them.
Yeah, they're watching from above going, this is going to be easy. This person has clearly interested themselves too much in their 100% on-point eye makeup. Why haven't I put my helmet back on? And add deals instead of fighting. It's going to be easy. That's the plan. Seductive Marks, thank you so much for the 100 Twitch bits. I appreciate it immensely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for the excuse for why I'm acting this way. It's very helpful. Does it have to look at her beautiful face? Fair point. Okay. How am I doing this? I don't know. What was I saying? I watched Encanto for the first time recently. And let me tell you, I've heard some of the songs because TikTok. And some of the songs because Mondo's a fan of it, so he and his wife, when we were driving up to Maine together a while back, it was on the playlist. But they all buried the lead, because neither of them played Surface Pressure, Luisa's song, for me, which is easily the fucking best. I was watching that and reaction videos to that for a long time afterwards. Loved the movie. That song especially. For God's sake! At a sprint, you can't dodge those fireballs at a fucking sprint! Wait. Oh shit, you're a whole ass fire knight! You're not like a shade shooting those. I thought that was a little fucking shade. This is much harder than I thought it was. Not impossible, but much harder. Maybe we don't hang out here? Maybe we do one more death run to get our items, because there's one golden item there, which could be, you know, an important quest item or something, but maybe not. It's possible, but, you know, I think we've lulled the boss of the area enough. Like, Jesus. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's mutations. No, no, not allowed. That was better. This is like the Sekiro room. This is the Sekiro room of... There's a lot of places for worse than this. I don't want to say that just yet. But it has shades of it, tones of it, sure. Right, it's such a great song. It is. And in particular, you know what? It's probably best that I didn't hear clips on TikTok or hear it in the car first, because the song on its own is amazing, but I do think the animation assists it in massive ways. Because, in particular, it's like a song... I actually saw one of the reaction videos I looked up said this, and I was like, that is spot fucking on. It's like a song with the genie from Aladdin, where everything is up for grabs animation-wise. They don't even need to sort of stay in something like the area where the song started. They fall beneath the crust of the earth and do all these insane, ridiculous things, and sizes of characters change and stuff. It's just much freer with its animation ideas. Yeah, I loved it. What's your favorite Elden Ring boss? I really like, we've talked about this so many times, and I don't remember how people told me her name is usually said. Romina? I kind of wish she was a better boss, because she's not amazing by traditional measures, but I just particularly love her design, and her attacks are so weird, and I like a good monster. She's at a cool place in the DLC. I like Romina, however it's called. I like Rykard as well. Gimmick fights aren't always my favorite, but I'm kind of fine with it, given how amazing Rykard, some of his attacks, his arena, and both his phases are. I like Rykard a lot. Miquella's Needle and Magic Grease. Okay. Miquella's Needle. What's that doing here? At least we're dressed for the occasion. Let's go get the other item, then die. Wait, is there an escape? Hang on. Hang on. Cancel that death. Can we leave somewhere here? Hang on, there are more items to get? How can we... Where can... This was the plan all along, so this isn't a tragedy. This is, you know, for a second I thought there might, but that's fine. Mission accomplished. DLC lore is leaking into the base game. The Pegged. Encanto was good, but I loved Coco. Yes, Coco is excellent. Coco is really fantastic. I should watch that again, but I remember loving that 9 out of 10 movie. Sometimes the best plan is having no plan at all. That which doesn't kill us only makes us stranger. I wonder where that variant first comes from. I always think of hearing it in the old 90s? 80s? 80s? 90s? Aeon Flux cartoons. The best plan is a plan, Grandpa. Did you watch Arcade over the break? No? I ripped all of season 1 and converted it, and it's ready for me to watch, but I haven't watched any of it yet. Still only seen the first episode, which I also plan to rewatch when I get around to watching it, because it's been so long since I watched the episode. No? Does that mean everything is randomized except your deaths? Those are fixed and intentional points? Yes. Yes. Do you believe a practiced professional content creator like Content Faucet would die where she didn't mean to? Only if it's good content, in which case it's sort of planned for in a vague way. Planned for an unplanned. Why am I running over this way? Anyway, I'm correct. What's up, Luna? Happy Thursday, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Hydra's one of them watches a person who will watch episode 1 and forget it exists. I'm bad at forming habits. In all aspects of my life, I'm bad at forming habits. It's shocking if a habit lasts more than 6 months, and only rarely does something last 6 months. Unless it's as basic and as important as brushing your teeth. I brush my teeth every night. Not great with habits. 2 to 6 tries, come on. Alright, so I'm sorry, I didn't see if people put in guesses for what boss it was just here in, here, type them out, but I said Radon. Let's see if it's Radon. 1,500 points on the side array, you better not be too good or too bad. Let's have both weapons ready, so I've got options just in case. And I've got my Flask of Wondrous Physic, just in case I need it. I can open with that, maybe. Who sits here at the peak? Godfrey? Godfrey? Here at the seat of the sorcerers. Godfrey. Are you pet sitting? Is this like a rover job to make ends meet? Because... what are you doing here? No, he's easy. Wait till you see. I don't really remember how to fight him. Here we go. Also, why isn't he attacking? Huh. Such a long animation for me to lead with. I imagine a ghost cannot be, where's the music? Cannot be rotted, right? But this is good damage. Oh, I'm so lucky on distance there. I didn't know another attack was coming. I'm so frightened right now. Topping off. Don't roll backwards on those kinds of attacks. Roll late on them, because that worked. How do you feel about fire? What's up, cats? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. That was only 1 tick, but I feel like it would need to hit a lot to be better than a couple quick dagger swipes. Seriously, what's happening to the music? Is there a boss fight that has none, and we have random music on, so it's giving me the none? Also, do you have a phase 2? Do anything different now? I'm not sure. Getting a little cheesy. Getting a little bit cheesy with these. By getting him to rush into an attack that I don't need to be in range for. How many heals do I have left? Awkward. I've not portioned them out well. Damn it! I know it's faster than I think it is. It hit me last time. First try. Easy game. His heart wasn't in it. He was just here to watch their cats and other familiars. He clearly wasn't putting his best in. Don't blame Godfrey. He's uncomfortable in a magical setting, you know? Easy game. Rotten Battle Hammer. Good shit. Good shit. So proud to lose my points. First try. No! GG's. Easy game. Easy game. Easy game content faucet. Hey, Samantha, everyone buy yourself some...
You doubters.
Trying to remember that sponsor. Blunt Force Trauma. Don't buy yourself some Blunt Force Trauma. Just joke about the sponsor. God damn it. Seductive Marks, thank you for the 100 bits. You doubters! Appreciate it immensely. Thank you for the support. What is the Rotten Hammer? I don't really remember this weapon. Large iron great hammer designed for gladiatorial combat. I remember it now. Now festering with scarlet rot. Weighty enough to crush armor and its wearer alike. Skill braggart's roar. Declare your presence with a boastful roar. Raises attack power, defense, and stamina recovery speed. Classic Miquella's Needle. One of the unalloyed gold needles that Miquella crafted to ward away the meddling of outer gods. Capable of subduing the flame of frenzy if inherited, allowing one to cheat fate and avoid becoming lowered to frenzied flame. However, the needle is as yet unfinished, can only be used in the heart of the storm beyond time, said to be found in Farum Azula. Ash of War Giant Hunt. Developed for confronting gigantic foes. Step forward from a low stance, carrying the momentum into a sudden upward thrust. Usable on large and colossal weapons capable of thrusting. Spears, twins blades. Okay. And the Weathered Dagger. Dagger received from Fia, normally. The Deathbed Companion. She wishes for it to be returned to its rightful owner. It was once special... Oh, wait. Yeah, it is all fucked up. You get it from her. Is this what she stabs D with? Because it doesn't look in any condition to. Does D restore it? Then she's... What is this dagger? Can someone explain? What is this dagger? I know that Fia gives it to you, now that I've been reminded of that. And you give it to D, and that progresses the quest so that D dies. But does she kill him with this dagger, or just some other dagger? And what's special about this dagger? What is that? It's what you give Fia. I thought you gave it to D. This is the dagger that is the joke between Fia and D. The joke? It's a joke? Why am I can't even equip it. Why am I looking at that screen? Look, I did stand-up for a long time, and I died on stage many times, but only as a figure of speech. She kills him. I love the hot singles Ishin. They're pretty excellent. Thank you, everyone who's contributed. I love them all. I already turned a circle up here, and there's nothing up here. Back down. Thank you for the redeem of Crystal Panther level production values, Sad Cat. There's your shining, silvery, sparkling, beautiful... Hang on. This is sort of like kind of a good background in a way. How magical the Panther is. How shiny this place is. If I could get, you know, my big, like, pink character out of the way, it's kind of like a good background for the Panther. Oh! Thank you for the redeem. Look at it spin. Look at it sparkle. Hope you enjoyed seeing it again. And now, since we have production values on, I can put the real one back in a drawer. Yeah. Just because you highlight it doesn't mean I need to read it aloud, Seductive Marks. I can still ignore it. There's a dragon. There's a dragon, I just remembered that. Oh, but I rested, so we're fine. I can probably drive up. Well, we didn't rest. I didn't rest. Let's rest, and then I can drive off a dragon. Sorry about the sniffling. And apologies I've not been around for anyone who didn't hear earlier in stream or isn't in Discord for the explanations. I've been ill. You can probably tell I'm getting over it.
RAR X Hydro.
It doesn't mean I need to acknowledge it either, other than to say thank you for the 100 Twitch bits. You know, you can put a message with those if you want. See, I can pretend it's not there. Thank you, Explodaberry. What was I saying? I've had a rough cold for a few days. That's why we haven't had any streams, and we're still getting it over it now, but I'm feeling all right. We may end up having a shorter stream tonight, depending on how things go, but I'm feeling all right at the moment. So, the plan this week is to stream right now, which we are. Tick. There is a small chance, but I would say unlikely, that if I've got a lot of energy tomorrow and I get off work pretty early,
RAR X Hydro.
You can put in messages with resubs as well. You guys are wasting the opportunity to use text-to-speech. That's fine if you don't want to, but, you know, it's just want you to be aware. Cats, thank you so much for the resub and the 5 total months over on Twitch. It's very, very kind of you, and I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the emotes in the stream. Less than 50-50 chance, low chance, but small chance that I'll get online tomorrow around 6, my usual streaming time, 6 p.m. US Eastern, to play some Sifu. Try to make more progress in that while the controls are reasonably fresh in my head. And either way, a lot more certain that I'll be getting online Sunday for more Elden Ring randomizer, 6 p.m. US Eastern. Which dragon is use? Who have we got here? What's up, Beetlejuice? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Early roll, Agheel. Agheel is regular fire. Agheel is the one usually in the lake in Limgrave. Agheel is just a regular old fiery dragon. Yep. Regular old fire. I feel like I've met a lot of fire enemies. I need to change weapons. I'm not getting a lot of use out of my perfume. Let's rot this dragon. Hello? Did I get hit by the falling tree? What was that? Please come over here. I don't want to fight there. Please, 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 please. Is that actually going through? I sort of assumed it was going to hit the wall, even though your head is clipping past it. You could buy a Grape Panther. If he really loved Samantha, he would. If you're willing to just like blow, what was it, 735 for the Grape Panther on something that benefits neither of you, just because the other person wants it, as some sort of show of devotion. Who's in the wrong? The person making the request or the person denying it? Who really? How do I get near you? You have to let me in. Whoa, that was an interesting dodge. I don't recommend trying it. Because I have no idea how it worked. Oh yeah? I think I'll wait for you to come back over here. I'm just... maybe I should have cleared out the areas around before doing this, but I'm worried about picking up extra enemies while this is happening. Pyromancy isn't stingy with its sponsorships? Yeah. It's spreading like wild. Oh. It must be nice selling a product that makes more of itself. Damn Windows Defender making a loud-ass noise just to tell me nothing is wrong. I think you can maybe set the volume of system noises separately, because yeah, that's not a fun jump scare to receive for no reason. Ah, early. It felt a bit early. But I still thought it had worked early. No, no, no. Not allowed! Not allowed! Not allowed! Do you see the terrain I'm working with? We can't all just fly. Not allowed! Okay? If you're gonna be on Content Faucet's stream, it's gotta be sort of fair, right? That's what people watch. Fair competitions. Not people taking on absurd challenges. Hang on, I'll come up with a reason it should be fair. Make it fair, dragon! Sponsored by Red Bull. No, I found a compromise, which is really what a good partner would do. What was the compromise? Shooting for Fia's ending on my most recent playthrough. Already have Ronnie's and Frenzy, which are pretty sweet. Is Fia's ending totally unique or one of the ones in the throne? Not that I'm knocking one of the ones that ends in the throne. I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen Fia's, because I've looked at a couple on other streams or videos, but I don't recall. Quit dragging your feet and get the job done. Ha 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 ha. Very funny. Where are my runes? It's the throne one? Okay, just curious. That's fascinating. They're where I died. Is that how that works? Alright. Go, go, gadget. Damn it. Actually knew that was coming. I just thought I had a dodge ready. I think it's all my Monster Hunter days, but being underneath massive enemies is my preferred way of battling them. Much more comfortable being right under their legs than anywhere else. You can get away with actual murder doing that against some enemies. It's not always wise in Monster Hunter games. Speaking of which, Samantha, Monster Hunter is a game that's definitely going to interrupt the schedule when it comes out. I'm so excited for Monster Hunter Rise. My expectation is to play at least one chunky day of it, probably with some friends on stream. And if it's enjoyable and fun to stream and you guys like watching, we'll do some more. But I'm not committing to like doing the whole campaign or much farming or anything on stream. But it will definitely show up on stream at least once, probably for a few streams. We'll see how it goes. Or it's not Rise, it's Wilds. I mix up the names. Wilds. New Monster Hunter game? Yeah. You don't say Hydro? Yeah. Only ones that don't end in the throne are Ronnie's and the Frenzy Flame. Even, Loathsome Dung Eaters does? Oh. Okay, I need a different fucking weapon. We've been using these for a while. We need to switch up our sponsorship. Let's poison a dragon. That'll sell people in the product, right? This is the hard sell. Even his does? Oh. Being called away, Samantha. Hydra, have a good night. Sorry, Sabi, it was good to have you here. Hope you're off to enjoy whatever you were called away for. I'll see you later, friendo. Have a good one. Another beta, early Feb to get ready. Yes, I've heard good things from the beta. I'm skipping them just so it can be more of a surprise to me when the game comes out. But it's cool of them to do open betas, and I like what I've heard from friends and other creators and stuff, yeah. I've been trying to decide if I'll go my usual route, which is sword and shield, or if I will try to main a different weapon. Other weapons I'm interested in are, I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Someday I wish I could be intelligent enough to play Switch Axe, but I don't think that'll happen, so let's put that behind us. Let's forget about that. The bowguns interest me, both light and heavy. I like hammer. I've played a little bit of hammer in the past, but spending more time with hammer might be interesting. I'm getting better at it. Insect Glaive is fun. Insect Glaive seems really cool, but apart from Sword and Shield, the light, fast, flashy weapons generally haven't appealed to me hugely in those games. I've never spent a lot of time with Insect Glaive or with dual blades, interestingly. I don't know. It seems cool, but it's not on my short list of things to try, most likely. You're trying Insect Glaive? I hope you enjoy. The ability to roll... Oh, actually, sorry, I'm thinking of dual blades. The ability to leap all the time, though, is super fucking useful as well as cool. Spinny flip moves, fly flip moves, hell yeah. The value of this will become clear once they are poisoned, but it takes time. I just need to reach them with this no-reach fist weapon, claw weapon. I feel like Agheel likes to fly more than other dragons. That or I'm just getting unlucky. So I'm having trouble keeping up with them. You've only really played World? Fantastic entry to play. I think Rise has been my favorite of all of them so far because of what it took from World but still has from the old series. But Rise looks like it's going to be more sort of in World's vein. And they're not worlds apart anyway, you know? I wouldn't mind that. This is the one I need to start running from long ago, and I'm going to die now. How lucky. Are you kidding me? I saw you, and I got worried about this. Hang on, I need to go ahead and blow my nose. 1 second. I'm back and feeling marginally better. The tickle's gone at least. Ha, worlds apart. Wilds is the same team as World and Rise is not. I actually forgotten they were two different teams. They feel quite similar to me. You like Insect Glaive? Aerial superiority is nice, that it is. I'm gonna have to help your roommate get the cat up the driveway in the snow here in a bit. Oh, like the Caterpillar light construction vehicle? Or the cat? What are we talking about? Did the blizzard catch your roommate taking the cat for a walk? World's End game is annoying to you. Rise is much more fun. You know, I didn't play solidly through the end game of either, so maybe I shouldn't comment, but I kind of like them both. They were both fine with me. I spent the most time with For You out of all the games I've played. And Rise is probably like more for You based on how in many other ways Rise is more like For You. But what I played of Endgame of World was just as fun for me. I don't know, I'm not that picky. The endgame structure is not as important as just the feel of weapons, the aesthetic of armor, and the design of monsters and their attack patterns. I just like big monsters and making cool, you know, fur coats and weapons from them in games. You know, pretend it's cat no matter what. Cat or car. That probably, yeah, it being car is probably more likely than it being a Caterpillar construction vehicle as well. But I like to ask, you know, when one doesn't assume. Do these weapons suck now? When did these weapons start sucking? These used to be good. Do I suck now? It's a chill day. It's a chill day. If progress happens, it happens, but it's a chill day. You all understood that when I said we're gonna have a chill day as I recover from illness, what I meant is I'm bad at the game, right? And adorable outfits for the Palicos, 100%. 100%. The qualities of the minigame for sending out Palicos, or what are the dogs called? Sending them out on missions and stuff are actually probably more important to my enjoyment of the game than other specifics of the end game. Not massively important, but more important than many. Palamutes, that's it. Palamutes, thank you. You one-shot a boss already? Did you first try to boss? I've set unreasonable expectations for you. You know? That's true, I did. I should believe more in myself. But also I don't want to lose this 10k because it feels like I'm really behind the ball on leveling in some weird way. It feels like somehow I've over-leveled because levels are hard for me to gather enough points for. But I don't feel like I'm over-leveled the way things are going. You know, the actual act of playing doesn't make me feel over. I don't know what's happening with this run and the balance of runes, but it doesn't feel right. Oh shit! Yep, I dodged the wrong way there. I need to run left whenever they go in the air in case it's that. It is chill, like below freezing. Can't stop picturing a person and his roommate struggling to carry a cat up the driveway. We no longer have it, sadly, but for a while, my family and my aunt and uncle's family and our grandparents, joint grandparents of both families, all together, we went in on buying a little summer place in northern Maine for the families all to share. Lovely place. I remember when we were searching, driving up and down the Maine coast, looking for locations, house hunting. Well, there was one place that we stopped in, and there was a big gray cat spread out on the driveway. That's how big. He's a cat that lies and spreads for a while, settles in for like a few minutes. It's still spreading on the driveway, and it made no motion like it was going to get up as our car slowly edged to the top of the driveway. So we pulled over up at the top and we walked by and we pet the cat and it sort of went, thanked us, but it wasn't going to get up for more attention or anything. And we went down to meet the person we were meeting. We like animals, so my mom offhand was like, what is the cat's name? And the guy said, Speed Bump. Trying to lure it up the driveway with treats and pss, 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 pss. That place already had a caretaker. its name was originally. Because unless, like, he rescued it as an adult, overweight cat, surely that's a name he didn't give it. That wasn't aspirational or something. Surely that's a name it didn't have as a kitten. But it was perfectly fitting. Alright, pay attention, Hydra. That's an attack you know how to dodge. Pay attention. And change the right thing, because I just accidentally took my weapon off trying to change something else. Oh, come on, height differences. And targeting issues. Anyone know if Ag Heal can be poisoned, or am I wasting my time here? Surely a dragon can be poisoned, right? They're about flame. They're not going to have some natural resistance to it, are they? Okay, I hate that attack. Oops. Ag Heal can be poisoned and rotted, etc. Good. Oh, hey, they are. Confirmed. Independently verified. Wait, can I independently verify anything? I'm sponsored by Big Poison. Oh, right, that happens. I died so many times I forgot. Easy game. Easy game. No shelters sometimes give weird names to kittens so the workers don't get too attached if they leave. Is that the reason? I thought they just arrested attention better than having like 2 or 3 boots and a mittens in your shelter, you know? I thought they just got attention better. It's so they don't get attached. That's perfectly reasonable, but a little sad. Boy, you get poisoned exceptionally easily. Oh, you turn around exceptionally easily. I was certain I was safe. Nimble for a big guy. Wow. Poison. You did the dragon, but you're not doing it well enough. Poison. You could double up. Or just do bleed. I want to get another whip and power stance whips. That's what we were working. Yes, power stancing. That was the thing we had left off. Power stancing is what I really was enjoying. I don't have anything like new and exciting to power stance now, but that was it. Power stancing. I need a whip so I can do like power stance whips and see if that's really dumb. Power stancing. I'm remembering this game now, this save file. I would adopt a cat named Munster for sure. Some fosters, when they have kittens, will make a designated theme for a litter. I know someone who named them all after Star Wars characters, after pizza ingredients, different types of cheese. Okay, I think I've seen that before, yeah. I'm not sure if I knew it was for litters, but that makes sense. I've definitely seen themes. Unironic enjoyer of power stance bleed whips. Are there multiple bleed whips just in one playthrough, or do you have to do New Game Plus to get a second one to make that work? Technically a cult, but the whips come with bleed, so... Multiple? Alright. Wait. Multiple in one. That means in one, right? Oh. Maybe I'll have a chance to do that at some point. Depends if I find them. Alright, you're all about blood, but you've got no armor, and you've got a big fleshy body. Surely you bleed. Let's try Reduvia against you. It's not doing much more damage on its own. It's not immediately impressing me. Are you resistant to bleed because you're a disciple of Mohg's? It would unfortunately make sense. I just sort of went with your aesthetic look. You know, you look like you got blood to give. Works eventually. Power Stance Bleed Whips is a great name for a kitten. And a strong theme for a litter. If anyone here works at a shelter, maybe suggest Elden Ring builds for incoming kittens, you know, if you're ever short on names. One of the cats at a cat cafe that's close by is named Gomez, and you absolutely love him so much, but he was a resident cat for the cafe, so you can adopt him if you had the capability of it. I'm glad he has a home at least, but that's a bit sad. Gomez is an adorable name for a cat. My cats have been pretty happy to have me home for a few days. I have actually gone into work the past couple days, but for short hours generally, and I was out Monday. Cats have really loved that. I basically stayed home and done some video editing while watching movies, AGDQ, friends' streams, and petting the cats. What else have I watched recently? I watched Encanto, we talked about that. I watched The Two Towers, watched that many times, so I watched The Two Towers. Oh yeah, I watched Four Lions, just seen before, but not in years. That was great. I saw Raya and the Last Dragon for the first time also. Does anyone have thoughts on Raya and the Last Dragon? I thought it was good. I don't regret the time I spent watching it. Not even close. I'm not even close to regret the time I spent watching it. But all I can say, it was good. Heard it's forgettable? Yeah. It's got some beautiful visuals in it. I really like the scenes of grown-up Raya riding her companion Tuk-Tuk around like these wastelands and getting into fights with her wide-brimmed hat and cloak and everything. There's some really cool themes, but really cool aesthetics and stuff. But the rest of it's just good. I'll probably watch it again at some point, but wasn't a fan of Raya. Also not a fan of Awkwafina, like at all. I don't really know much about Awkwafina. I'm aware of her, but I don't know her body of work well. She is... How do I say this? In Raya, her voice and character are out of place in an intentional way. The point is, she's very different to what the other characters would expect her character to be. And so it does work. But she's very out of place and very particular kind of vibe. I don't mind it. But overall, the movie, and I wasn't, like, carrying it. It was good.
Oh, again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here?
Sponsorships.
I have no memory of ink.
Could I interest you in sponsoring me to use more magic as I traverse this world of Elden Ring, the lands between? Broken Realm? Where'd that one come from? Whatever it's called. Sponsorship's the important thing. No particular reason. We're being coy. Trying to draw her in to the idea of sponsorships. Okay.
No reason in particular, thou claimest.
No reason.
Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this reunion. Wilt thou enter into my service? I am the witch Rani.
It's that easy?
I stole.
It's that easy? I didn't even need to oh right. You're not gonna
and rid the world of all that came before.
You're not gonna hire me to sell people on magic. You're gonna hire me to sell people on death, capital D. No wonder you're so eager. You probably don't get a lot of people coming in to audition to be your spokesperson. I thought I was gonna have to quote you all sorts of statistics about the rise in poison since I started carrying it around and putting my face on the package and stuff like that. Yeah, sure.
I see. A choice well made. Thou art a rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee.
I've also seen several AAPI film reviewers who had issues with the way their cultures were adapted. I'm not shocked. I'm not intelligent enough to take a guess at what those issues would be, or how they might have been solved, or how I feel about them, and my opinion is not the important one. But I'm not shocked because at the start, I thought it was drawing from one culture, though I wasn't entirely sure which exactly. But it draws from a whole Pan-Asian set of cultures and uses them in a fictional world with some changes, some remixes, some fusions. And on the one hand, I think that shows a level of sensitivity based on my very limited understanding of how a lot of areas in Asia just have borders that were thrown down by colonizers and stuff. And they are separated or not separated in ways very different to how the map shows them. We're probably all aware of this. So showing some more of the fusion and things, even in a fantasy world, seems like a nice way to give a nod to that. But also, there are so many specifics you're jumping into there. You would need to give it great care. Heard some things about it thematically, weird writing with regards to trusting people about whether or not they deserve it. That's one of the reasons I might rewatch it sooner rather than later, because it is a little bit, I actually think it all hangs together, but there's a couple where I'm not sure why they made the decision of someone betraying or not betraying or doing this or agreeing to that or not agreeing to that. Not sure why they laid out, why they plotted it exactly that way, because the themes could have been very clear, and I think pretty much as strong if they'd made some more obvious choices. But I like non-obvious choices, but it's a bit weird. I also am a bit forgiving of it because it's about forgiveness, and forgiveness is my core value. Forgiveness in terms of like, the most important thing to me is learning how to forgive other people just so I can put it out of my own head, and I think it's good for them. That I love movies about trust and forgiveness. So I might be a bit more forgiving of it than normal, but I think it hangs together, but I'm not sure. It is weird. Where's the chest request? What'd I miss? Sad Cat, the tree surcoat. Really? Well, let me dust it off. You know, we don't pull this thing out much. Thank you so much for the redeem. Enjoy the tree surcoat for the next 40-ish, 45 minutes. Let's go ahead and pair this with some things worthy of the tree surcoat. How about that? Some things worthy of the tree surcoat. You know, flashy stuff. Or at least as flashy as the tree surcoat. Really, really stuff that draws the eye, makes as big a statement as the tree surcoat does. There we are, a set of gear that head to toe matches the excitement of the tree. So let me check the headpiece actually. A face mask, that's a little bit exciting. That's like a ninja. Just maybe I can tone it down a little bit. How about a simple chainmail coif? There we are, an outfit that matches the excitement of the tree surcoat. Perfect.
Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is, in my service, a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe.
Seen
I
him?
would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City.
Happy to.
I have called for Blythe.
You're really, so this is targeted advertising. You're really looking to sell death to the people of Nokron? I can do that. I've sort of just adventured around the world, but I can do targeted advertising. Sure. Give me your marketing data, metrics, whatever. Do you have like cell phone data for everyone in Nokron? What are we working with here?
Peculiarities. Feel secure in
What do you got for me?
from them. What advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
Much as I like our beloved surcoat, I do like the vague themes he has to interpret. What else did I watch recently? Anything else worth mentioning? I rewatched Dr. Strangelove for the first time in years. Enjoyed that. Oh, I rewatched Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which I have seen before, back when it was big, and watched a few times back then over the years. But I haven't seen it in more than a decade. I was transported. I fucking loved seeing Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon again. That movie's better than I remember it. Loved seeing Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon again. If you've never seen it, highly recommend.
Speak with the three who await thee below. Thou needst not.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is fantastic. Yeah, I didn't even know that was the general opinion. As I was watching, and for a little while afterward, I was looking up some, you know, information here and there about its production and so on, and how it was received and people's thoughts on it. And it is apparently widely considered probably the greatest wuxia martial arts action movie. Specific subgenre, but still quite a title to hold. And one of the best movies of its decade. A movie that stands the test of time, yeah.
Speak without needs. It hath been a passing.
All right, the ghosts are going to be waiting for me now, right? Chat with them. YouTube Samantha's on about cheesecake again. They'll have to officially name it New York style cheesecake and call it cheesecake for short. We're giving them the Chicago style pizza. Technical, are we?
Oh, Rani has explained everything. Again, I am Iji, the Carian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe.
That's right.
I will give you whatever guidance I can and pray for your success.
Could you make me a 10-foot wide sign to hang around my neck that says, death? Because I'm good at grabbing attention. But sometimes I don't get to the point quick enough. So if we could make them aware real fast, that'd be great. I'm strong enough to wield it, trust me. Maybe it could be my weapon. A gigantic sword made of a sign that says death on it. I've used swords made of signs, pretty sure, in Fallout or something. You went to see Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in the cinema, not knowing that it was Senior Citizens Half-Price Day. Nothing beats watching Wuxia with a cinema full of 70-year-olds going, oh my, look at that. Oh, they're so nimble. That's amazing. That sounds like a lovely experience.
My apologies.
You feel similarly to Enter the Dragon?
Warning.
I've seen Enter the Dragon, I'm
never
pretty sure.
imagined that an
It's been a long,
audience,
long time.
let alone service to Lady Rani, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it.
I've also seen Hero.
But I
Love
did
Hero.
not.
Looking forward to watching that again
Me.
sometime soon, because I got
My
myself a
friend,
copy of it, but I haven't
Let us
rewatched it
give
yet.
all that we
I
can
love
of
Hero.
ourselves.
The other one I remember from that time period that came up in a couple reviews comparing it to this and that, retrospectives where they mentioned it in the same breath, that I've never seen is House of Flying Daggers. I think that one's very well regarded. I've never seen House of Flying Daggers.
Let us give all that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Rani. Let us give together.
House of Flying Daggers is also good. They're both good.
Long time, friend. Blythe. Have you forgotten? Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave.
Okay. Getting right to business that's important to me. I'm desperately curious. Are you standing talking like this to just no one where you are in Limgrave, or does this all happen inside your head? Do you have to meditate, or can you be doing something else? Are you fighting while we talk? This is important to no one else but me, but I have to know. How does this work? What was any of what you just said?
I'm going below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron. Don't keep me waiting, eh?
Thought House of Flying Daggers was the most beautifully shot film I'd ever seen. Then I saw Hero like 2 weeks later.
I'm going below through the well.
Stiff competition.
Don't keep me waiting. Eh?
Have you seen The Last Dragon with Bruce Leroy? Definitely worth a watch. One of your favorite 80s movies? No, I have not. Together. 10 more minutes until freedom. Just 10 minutes away. Possibly 9 now. What am I hitting here? Wait, what? Do I need to talk to someone to unlock leaving here, or can you only teleport after this? What is happening? Oh, hello, Celivus.
I see.
You really toned down your hat game, huh? Oh, I already have it. That's why you don't. Sorry about that. But not sorry, it's you.
Preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you. But since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
This is the kind of person you meet and you're like, Jesus, you're the kind of problem HR is supposed to solve. But I'm the newcomer, you've been here a while. Clearly this is just gonna go on.
I reside in another tower.
Content Foss is probably the only character we've played that I might spend some time working with Celivus for any reason. Just because Content Faucet has no moral compass, is guided only by gaining more viewers and sponsorships. If Celivus can help us with that, maybe. We'll have to talk about how Celivus's quest line plays out or whatever.
I reside. Come and pay me a
I'm sorry, but your Celivus is in another tower.
But who am I?
1999 to mid-2000s, wire-fu films were just great. Weird bit of a game. You have to talk to everyone, then rest of the grace. You're right. I may need to rest of the grace too. Okay, let me go do that. I don't remember this at all. Welcome back. Is that to me, Strange Loop? Thank you. Sorry I've been away, everyone. I've been ill. You can probably still hear I'm getting over it. But I'm streaming right now, clearly, and I'm planning to stream Sunday also, 6 p.m. US Eastern. There's a small chance, but I would say very small. I may do an extra stream to put some more progress into Sifu tomorrow, starting around 6. But the planned streams are now in Sunday. And hopefully by Sunday I'm 100% again. I'm feeling a lot better, thank you. Hope you're doing well. If you want to do his quest, do it before getting the knife. Now, his quest will end up like killing someone, right? Who do I lose? Who dies or do I otherwise lose out on if I do Selvis's quest? Selin or someone? Who? What I sit here for? Oh, right, just the invisible wall will go away, that's all. What's up, Rough Trip? I haven't got a Hydro stream since the Elden Ring playthrough wrapped on YouTube. Good to be back, good to have you. Hope you've been well and that you're doing well now. You can just give it to Gideon. Oh, it fucks up Nefeli, okay.
Popcan's money, office submarine!
Sponsored by EB.
Freakedelic, thank you so much for the Prime resub in the 5 total months. Very, very generous and I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well, friendo. Enjoy the emotes, not getting pre-roll ads, etc. Oh wait, I hate getting out of these doorways after these situations, but I want to change. Oh, can you actually come in? That makes it easier. Except when I can't see what's happening and I don't remember your giant leaping side swing attack. That makes it harder. Hell, man. Seeing as my runes should be inside, based on where I died, maybe I grab them and take a quick check on whether I can upgrade any of my weapons. I feel so weak, but I'm gaining runes so slow it feels like compared to what I need to level. Now, it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. If I struggle at some point, I may fall behind in levels because I lose some runes or skip some fights and gather fewer. And then I'm further behind going forward. But also, what the fuck? Maybe the issue is just that I should be spending on upgrades right now. Let's go see. That's 200. Speech. Samantha of both YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for being here for 200 deaths. What an occasion. What a moment. Please take the time to like, share, subscribe to Content Faucet's various channels. There are many on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook fan page, fucking Blue Sky. Join the Mastodon and the Discord. Buy commemorative t-shirts from every sponsor: Gravity, Poison, Blood Loss, Blunt Force Trauma, I said Poison, Cranrot, Moldy Lunch, I said Poison. Just buy one of everything. You can read what's on them later. It's so good to have you all here. Spend some money. Do you own a business? Join the sponsors. Is there anything else? Is there anything else Content Faucet would want to get out? In a big speech, is there anything else we would say? We plugged all the sponsors, the merch. I guess thank you. Yeah, Content Faucet would thank people at the end, for appearance's sake. Thanks lead to more merch sales in the long run. Good lord, I've never had such a good look at Content Faucet. Quite the looker. They're a natural advertiser. People can't look away from them.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms, then.
We should be thinking about what ending we want. Because in a randomizer, we could easily get items that I forget or have never been aware, lock off this ending or that at any point. So I should know ahead of time, so you guys can warn me. I'm approaching choices and things. We should decide, it's gotta be one of our sponsors, right? Can we make the decision early on? We can get to the end of the game with the, oh, which sponsors even are there endings for? There's the Frenzy Flame ending. We've got regular Fire as a sponsor. We don't have Frenzy Fire as a sponsor. I don't know if we'll pick that up. I'm always open to new sponsors, but we'll see what happens. So let's not worry about that right now. What other sponsorships? Death. Death is one possibility. Okay. And, I was going to say the Dung Eater's ending, but I actually don't quite know what that represents. The Dung Eater's ending spreads the Omen curse to everyone, right? Which isn't a normal sponsorship. But we are spreading something virally. Maybe the Dung Eater is the most sponsorship aligned ending possible. And it's the one I haven't done. It would be new to me. Never seen any other ending but Ronnie, sadly. I think you saw a really good one. So don't feel too bad. So what am I missing here? I do not have the Somber Smithing Stone, the regular Smithing Stone, the Somber Smithing Stone 5. What about for any of my other weapons? What Smithing Stones am I carrying? Why can't I be stronger? Where can you see Smithing Stones? Ah, here we are. 1, 2, then it skips 3 to 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6 are missing. Are either of them sold over here? I feel like this is probably something I checked somewhat recently, or I would have already applied them, but... Say go for Fia's. Seedbed Curse sponsorship incoming. Never forgive. Just read the announcements on Discord. Glad the stream is still going. I'm feeling a bit better. Feeling mostly better. Good to have you here, Yemem. Hope you've been well. Happy Thursday. I was looking for 5. Somber Stone 5 and 6 is those ones I'm missing, but 5 is the important one. I'm pretty sure I already looked through all these bell bearings at one point. That's regular Smithing Stone 6. None I haven't bought. None I haven't bought. None I haven't bought. None. 2. What's this 2? Oh, that's the friendship one. Kale. None I haven't bought. None I haven't bought. No bell bearings to offer. Unfortunate. We'll just have to get by feeling a little weak. We'll just have to get by. I have the dagger. Is there anything I want to do with the dagger right now? Progressing, there are no items left for me to get from D doing his quest or whatever, right? There's no reason, as long as I don't mind D dying, which I don't, there's no reason not to progress Fia and D's quest with the Weather Dagger now, right? Working on Fia's ending, if I want to do that, won't preclude me from choosing Dung Eater's ending later if I change my mind. And doesn't get in the way of anything, right? As long as you don't want to buy his incantations, won't he give me a bell bearing, or will they go away completely? I think I'm okay without his incantations. Preserving boluses aren't bad, but I can probably get by. Maybe try a new weapon. I could upgrade something with Somber Stones up to level 5, equivalent to where, you know, my other Somber weapons are now, but that's all I could do. We could do that. It would just give us some variety. It wouldn't make us stronger than we are now. Did I see a +6 then for a second? Health Skin Peeler +6. Oh, right. Oh, right. Wait, is this Somber, or is this actually better? Or is that a +6 using regular stones? Smith, is there any easy way to tell in the menu whether something is a regular smithing stone or a somber stone prior to getting it to the point where regular ones are into double digits? Is there any obvious way, or do you just need to remember? It's a regular smithing stone, so it's not that strong. Not that strong. Any new cults? I think there was a breakfast religious war earlier, but I'm not sure if cults were actually involved. Boss randomizer or item as well? Boss randomizer, item randomizer, enemy randomizer, and we have most options for randomizing on. Like, important items could be on little catacomb bosses hidden somewhere. I'm going to try not to check the hints notes, but I'm open to it if we need to later. So far, we have not. No, and I've seen it screw with speedrunners. Fuck it, let's kill him then. Hey, we got a weather dagger for you.
Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger?
Godfrey's golden ghost, if you believe that.
Well, that hardly matters.
That's
I know
the only reaction I wasn't expecting to that news.
Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
You don't care about Godfrey's golden ghost?
Are you acquainted with a man named Roger?
The fuck?
You know.
What's up, Darkfire? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. What random shenanigans are we up to this eve? We have entered into Ronnie's service after defeating Godfrey's golden ghost at the peak of Caria Manor. And now I believe we are going to... What were the other ideas we had? I'm morbidly curious to go down to Sifra and see if the fixes we applied have fixed Sifra. There's no reason to expect it to, but it might have. And I don't know what to do if Sifra's not fixed, so at some point I should find out. That's one idea. Another one would be going the back route up to Altus Plateau, as that has a lot of materials usually, and means still a reasonably good chance of getting upgrade materials, even in a randomizer.
Breaks them.
Oh, yeah, Godfrey's Golden Ghost. Oh, we've all seen it. Yeah, sure. The new guy's acting weird. Okay, had a ton of uni work, very mentally draining. I know what you mean. I hope you're in a lull now, because you're right, that can be very draining. I hope you have a chance to rest, or can make a chance to rest when you need. Good on you for soldiering through thus far, though. Pretty sure they're both Fia and Dungeon Eater's ending options. You just gotta do their quests, and they won't affect each other. Okay, so we could make a decision later. So, the two sponsors that I can hold out the longest to see how they treat me and who I want to give the world to are Death and Dung. Okay. The two certainties in life. Is Holy a sponsor? Not yet. We don't yet have a Holy sponsorship. Be happy to take one, but don't yet. Actually, is this Holy that I was just looking at? I forget. Nope. No. There's gold masks ending. True. Free from work. Congratulations. I guess there's nothing more to do here. I should go out. I should go out and let's not test Sifra right now. Let's not. Do I want to look more around Liurnia, or do I want to go on and see if I can make my weapons stronger? What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Oh, you know one thing I want. Does this progress immediately, or do I need to leave and come back? Content Faucet would A/B test the Death and Dung thumbnails. Yeah, okay, there we go. Well, so far, Death is testing well. High response.
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen Hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well, though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold. I am Fia, deathbed companion, hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting, to one day welcome our Lord.
All right, a slogan should be shorter, snappier than that. But I'm on your side now. We'll work on it together. Come on, I'm a marketing genius. Don't worry too much about it. Are you still talking?
And the meek.
Oh, Fia, excuse us. Did we interrupt anything? Fia be fine as fuck. What DLC bosses you beaten? What have I fought? I don't recall. Hang on. What's the command for the spreadsheet? Is it random boss, is it? Yes. Exclamation point, random boss. Which DLC bosses have shown up thus far? Cemetery Shade, Tree Sentinel Avatar, Vike, Renala, the Fell Omen. Wait. Wait. Renala's the DLC one, right? Relana? No, Relana's the DLC one. Okay, it was Renala, yes. Ravenmount, Airdrie Barrel Duelist, Black Knife Lamenter. We fought the Lamenter. Guardian Labyrith. Elzykes. Knights Hunter, Death Hunter. We haven't really fought a lot of DLC bosses, it looks like. Not a lot have showed up yet. They're all mixed together, but not a lot have showed up yet. It looks like Lamenter might be the only one worth mentioning that jumps out to me as being from the DLC on the list so far. Thank you so much, Explodaberry and Lady Grace, for taking down that info and keeping it updated. I really appreciate it. It's a lovely resource to have. You stood here while he went to die and you did nothing.
Ah, you again, is it? The recusant sent a lackey. Can you believe?
Do you want me to write the DLC bosses? No, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
After what they did, I can scarcely believe it myself. Did they think me a fool?
I forgot DLS is hot again.
Learner took them up on the offer. Then they only had to ask. The locates
Yes. I know. Okay, there's no thing else I need to talk to people about here. I'm just sick, and so it's easy for me to go. I forget I should be doing something. What am I doing? What am I doing? Did I go down to this tree already? It looks like I didn't. Was there a reason for that? Let's go down to that tree. Fuck it. Let's go down to the minor air tree. Lamenter understands branding. Lamenter's got a very strong brand. I'm not sure about the brand associations people have with it, but a very strong... Uh-oh. Hello? Oh no. Oh no. Why are you so unstable? Oh god. Samantha, hang on. Dear Christ. Just a second. Here, listen to the music for a moment. We have measures in place for this. Okay? It's all gonna be fine. You all just farm while I'm, you know, fixing this. Is that what I want? No. Zoom out what I want? Not that much. Holy shit. There we are. We have measures in place. You all just farm. I'll get this fixed. Please, God. Please work. Load me up in the round table hold. Not where I was trying to teleport to, please. Please. I'm here for Rusty? Yes, we're having fun. This isn't a disaster that makes me worry about the entire rest of this playthrough, which we're really not that far into. No, this is fine. Oh, it says Liurdia. Oh, it's going great. We're having a good time. Look at the farm. Focus on the farm. Oh, shit. How about that farm, huh? Fucking hell. Not good. Not good. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about anything. Give me a minute. I think I do know how to fix it right now, but I don't know what to do about this going forward if this is a regular occurrence. This is unfortunate. I don't know what to do. I need to remember the steps really quick. Let's close Steam. Ah, shit. Of course that closes Rusty's. Motherfucker. Just a sec, I'll bring back Rusty's. We must have done it with Steam open before. I couldn't remember, and I assumed it'd be better for Steam to be shut. Must have done it with Rusty's open before, and it worked fine. Let's do it again. Sorry. Everything's fine, though. Focus on the... Oh, the sponsors bring everyone's mind back to Elden Ring. Focus on Baxter! Baxter, not now! Come back! Steam Cloud out of date. Don't worry about it. It's my fault. I know what the problem is, Rusty's. Don't worry about it. Okay, you can reconnect now. Sorry about that. All right, so while that's all going on, I need to open the randomizer, do a different seed, take us back to roundtable hold, and then go back to the first seed. That's what we did last time. So, did I save the seed somewhere? On my desktop or something? I know I did, but where? Let me make sure I have this. Where did I do it? This is in the top level folder of the mods. Randomizer seed.txt. There it is. Does this match? 187787865. Just in case any of you want to use this seed that doesn't work, there it is. Enjoy. I have the seed saved. Reroll seed, randomize items and enemies. It's now modifying the game files again. While it's doing that, let's take a look at what the shop has for sale. You got any good chips? You've got tomatoes +1 earnings. It's fine. You've got tomatoes +1 biofuel +1 harvest. Not bad. Especially as +1 biofuel is equivalent to +10 money on tomatoes that get sent for biofuel, I believe. Lettuce is -40 seconds grow time. Which is, I guess for 220, really good. We don't have a chip on lettuce right now. I'll buy the lettuce chip. And should I buy either tomato chip? Hey, it's done. Samantha, thoughts? Should I buy either tomato chip? I'm sort of interested in the value of getting more biofuel out of something. We haven't bought any chips like that yet. Let me start up the game. Get us back to roundtable hold, hopefully. Then set it back. We tried turning it off and on again several times. Yeah, we're a farming sim stream again. This is delightful. This is Rusty's retirement. It is made to be an idle game. The times involved very quickly get longer and longer, so you can't really focus on playing it. And it's got a way for you to connect to Twitch at least. Sorry, YouTube Samantha. Hopefully YouTube gets on making APIs that are good for that, because it would be very cool if I could connect to multiple services at once and get everyone involved. But anyway. Very playable on your own, and it plays the same way at the bottom of your screen or on the side. So if that doesn't sound like focus hell to you... The problem last time was with the belfries too, wasn't it? Strange. Well, let's go over to Scenic Isle. Save there, and then change the seed back and see if I can approach that minor air tree from a different direction. Let's try that. System, turn desktop. Yeah, it's a neat little idle game that you can have at the bottom or side of your screen while you do other things. Also, do I have focus mode on? Yes, focus mode is on, good. Yeah, tomato? All right, we'll buy one of the tomato ones. Let's do biofuel. It sounds fun. Costs a bit more, but it sounds fun. I need to exchange a little bit in order to do that. How do I exchange again? Here we are. Convert. 10, 100. That'll be enough. Boom. Tomatoes are now chipped. And reroll. You go get us some new stuff. What are our reserves looking like? We have 500. I should put the seed in. Hang on. I gotta remember what I'm actually doing here. Run with set seed. All right. It's configuring again. What do I need? What do I need to give you? What do I need to do to help out here? You don't have enough tomatoes yet to unlock this crop, though you've leapfrogged it for pinto beans. We've got a lot of pinto beans being grown. Oh no, it just looks like a lot because 3 small fields are for pinto beans. We've got 3 tomatoes. We probably don't want to sign more tomatoes. I bet they're going to come rolling in soon. It's sort of too late to change the direction of the ship, and plenty of tomatoes will come in soon. Am I going to need a lot more tomatoes for something later? Maybe I should plant more tomatoes. Holy shit. I need a lot more. I wonder why tomatoes have been slow. Don't remember if I was slow to update them or anything. It's done. The old seed is back on. Had a great time playing it while working on Christmas presents. You unlocked most of the farm spaces and almost fully filled them over the course of a weekend. Also crocheted gifts for 14 people. Well done. On both counts. That's fucking impressive. I hope people loved their crochet gifts. That's incredibly thoughtful. Alright. Can I load where I've moved me to? Can I load where Constant Faucet is now? You just made tortellini? Hell yeah. So you're pretty fucking awesome, that you are. Had a good snack. Sometimes it's what you need to feel better, indeed. Cross your fingers and hope. Is Content Faucet in a working Liurnia? Hey, okay. But will that continue? Is the game not capturing? Is this a Rusty's capturing problem, or is this a different problem? No, Rusty's looks like it's capturing correctly. As in, it looks like it has the invisible space it should. Oh! Let's see what the problem is. Both captures, we're capturing it. Because Rusty's counts as full screen, despite appearances. Hello? What the fuck? What are you doing? Hi.
Oh, well. It's been a long while. It's me. Patches the Untethered.
That's a good title for you.
If you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. But everything here is top notch. Patches Emporium. Now open in Raya Lucaria.
Speaking of, I'm sure I've met Patches here at one point, but I forgot he moved around to places like this, and I don't recall this conversation. Speaking of...
By the way, have you met that girl, Raya? She's a strange one, but I believe she was in need of help.
You watched that movie for the first time recently, too? What'd you think of it? I thought it was good.
If she rings your bell, why not lend her an ear?
Rusty Zelgadin Tagalong. Purchase. I forget what you were selling, and I don't know if you might have something new now. Like a Smithing Stone 7, of which I have none, and you're charging a pretty reasonable price. Absolutely. It's gonna be a while till I get to 7s, but absolutely. Let's start prepping for that. Nothing else here excites me. I'll find you later if I want them. Thanks, though.
You're making your way to the Erd Tree, no? Well, I heard something that might help. A special means of reaching your destination. Have you ever seen an Iron Virgin? The clunky contraptions are whirlwinds of sickles and spikes.
Oh, I think I remember this conversation.
Of transposition.
I didn't see this the first time through the game, but I think I must have as Molding Sky. Because I vaguely remember being surprised there was a hint for that in the game. I thought just you had to fall into it. This interaction is great, it is.
If you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd Tree. Or so I'm told.
I was talking over him, but did he say specifically where that happens?
Oh yeah. Great story, isn't it? I'll tell you as many
or does he just tell you to go die to any abductor?
Surviving Iron Virgin.
Okay.
At the bottom
he is specific.
Of the water wheel in the Academy of Raya Lucaria. And I heard if you let yourself get caught in it, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd Tree.
I know where it actually takes you.
Cheers for that.
Volcano Manor. Who made the abductors? And what was their purpose? Were they made by Volcano Manor? Or did Volcano Manor just repurpose that one? What are they for? Yeah, we can go out into the world with our venomous fangs and try and... what was I going to... Oh yeah, the minor air tree. The minor air tree. That's what we're doing. The minor air tree. Over... Which direction am I looking? There. If we can get there without crashing. Let's test our luck. Oh, you know why I think there's no fucking music? Because I turned it off. And I only noticed during the boss fight, I turned it off last time we had Rusty's on. Whoops. Better now. Walkie ghost, but not what I want to do right now. Just mark that for later. They might be made by Rykard. They have the image of his mom, Ranala. Patches as a simp. The real question is, what was his plan? He wouldn't steal your items from Volcano Manor. He does show up in Volcano Manor. That might be his plan. He might just be overestimating his ability to get in and out without pissing the Volcano Manor guards off. That might be exactly what his plan was. It's to test how easy you are to capture, so he knows you can devour the gods together. So they were made by Volcano Manor. Why is that the only one that works then? Because the rest you just die, right? This is the way into Nefeli's area, right? This isn't where I want to be. I need to continue further west-northwest. They were originally made by Rykard as Inquisition, either before or during the Shattering. Okay. And who were they meant to abduct? You know, I'm not sure. They are broken. So there's one working one. They were made by Rykard in service of Volcano Manor, but only one of them still works. There's one randomly in the DLC, and I don't know why it's there either. I know exactly where. I remember letting it kill me because I wanted to see if it would take me somewhere. How am I doing on this aim thing? Hey. You walk too slow to worry about. You're not going to catch up with me. Let's check out the tower first. I see a flame knight. Delightful. Is that going to be like the mini boss guarding the tree? Isn't there a real boss? Is there a real boss that looks like that? Who is that? Let's go check them out first. Oh, nope. I see who the real boss is. Okay, it's a death bird. Let's check out this tower first. Actually, I'm sure they haven't received word that I'm on board with death now. I'm in the service of... But it would be good for my studies to go see more what death is about, right? Before I craft a marketing campaign for Nokron. Yep. Rolling into that was a bad idea. Fair enough. Approaching these enemies was always a challenge, I thought. Big challenge. Oh, thank God, there was a second hit in there. I just wanted to hit once and then roll. Maybe they're out of teleport magic juice because they haven't been home to recharge. Oh, so they're working. They're just not charged to send people back. Makes sense. I kind of assumed they just wheeled back. But they might be using some sort of magic that needs to be recharged and hasn't been. They're made to take the guilty into the manor to be tortured, and there's no more need for that because Rykard started devouring everyone and he's not inquisiting everyone. So, hang on. They stopped working just because their plans changed. What about all the people that invested? What about the consumers who bought themselves an abducting villainous evil machine, and now all the cloud services are shut off, and so it fucking basically doesn't work? This is why I hate modern products. I so wish I could do that at a sprint. Much better fight. Not great, but better. Much better. The Abductor Virgin servers got shut off. I remember the days when Abductor Virgins were made to last. If only the torture machine was solar powered. I worry about the carbon footprint of all the evil. I'm fine with the evil, but I worry about its environmental effects. Abductor Virgin planned obsolescence. I don't really remember how to fight you guys. I think I sort of recall, but I mean, poison's not gonna do shit to you, right? But like none of my sponsored things are, I don't feel like. Still, positive attitude. Don't give up yet just because you don't know what you're doing. Let's get this done. God, the targeting is annoying. You got some flesh on you. Can you be poisoned? Who brought this rat in? That's it. Burn the rat up. Oh, please. Thank you. I tried to do a weird leap there and it didn't work from the beginning. I wasn't ready to be on the horse even though I got on. I tried to rush in, leap, and do a heavy attack I can't do while on horseback. No! Fuck! I didn't roll again because I was hitting heal. Thanks so much for the redeem, Groovy Doom guy. This is a very active stream at the moment. There's just a lot going on. I hope this soothes someone's ADHD nerves. Thank you so much for the redeem. Oh god, the steak. Where do I want to be? It's gonna see me in a second. Oh. I mean, bleed's not gonna be like better than poison most likely, but let's see if it does better. Just swing by swing. For the hell of it. First Panther of 2025 for you. I hope you enjoyed. Being evil doesn't mean you can't be environmentally conscious. What would you rather rule? A wasteland that can't support life or a lush garden from sea to sea? It's a very good point. Environmental conscious action should be something we're all on board with. It's not even moral. It's selfish. It's not really doing that much more. And I hate trying to stare at you. That's it. Perfume's coming back out. Setting you on fire. What's the name of the boss? I can't see it. I'll give you the specific name in just a moment here. Because it's going to be something Deathbird, right? It's going to be something special Deathbird. But I didn't catch what the something special was.
It's a cool item.
Chilling? No, the Deathbird doesn't care about chilling. We're going back to fire. I know we've used it recently, but we've got to. We've got to. And what armor are we taking in with us? Where's that redeem? The most enticing outfit. What approach to this fight are you taking? The most enticing outfit. Well. What do I have that's enticing? These tattered rags, the glimpses of shadowed flesh they show beneath. or something ornate. Shows we know how to dress up, comport ourselves in a variety of situations, and have a little bit of to spend on our outfits. What's most enticing? The Black Flame Monk Armor. The Black Flame Monk Armor. Just like Content Faucet, who doesn't like a little attention? And when they're wearing that, you always feel like their attention is on you. I think it draws people in. Enticing, in a way. I should probably look up the definition of enticing, but I've already selected it. Enticing. Some lovely flowers to go with it. Some beautiful gold bracelets. Some nice shiny things. And since the other options don't show off any skin, let's show some of our feet. I forgot that there was a whole lower half to the armor, of course. There we are. That's enticing. I hope the farm's going well, because you're missing some enticing feet. Are we still not back yet? Do I need to buy you guys anything or unlock any seeds? We do have a new seed to unlock. We have green peas. Green peas means that the oldest crop still in rotation, the one that we probably want to change, is potatoes. Is that right? We don't have any cauliflower still, right? Yeah, I think it's potatoes. So we want to change the 2 potato fields over. Do I need many more potatoes going forward? We'll probably get to 430 from that. So you 2 can be... I need signs, right. Not the actual thing, I need signs. You 2 can become... I need to delete signs before adding signs. You 2 can become green peas fields. And what does a field cost me right now? 2,400? That's not a lot. Let's make another field and make that peas for now. Fuck it. Where were we building fields? I don't remember any of our plans. I don't remember any of them at all. Apparently over here. Or no, that was pigs. Oh right, we were gonna have animals. Shit, do I need a barn? What am I doing? No, I don't feel like getting dragged down into a barn right now. Let's go ahead and build another field over here. And we'll make that one green peas as well, once it's ready. A new sponsors, Death. We've signed up with Ronnie and Death. I think Ronnie was their spokesperson, and she's just sort of getting out of the business now that she's gotten her benefit from it. You know, she's not all about Death, but she's our connection, and we're moving towards Death. We haven't yet secured the deal, and nothing but that. The biofuel team will probably burn all the potatoes we have. Is there strife in our farm planning? Can we all please try to work together? Gotta leave. Phone's charging upstairs. Time to relax. Have a good relaxing evening. Thanks for hanging out, Kiku. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely time. Ah, come on. Very hopeful I was going to finish my drink before that. But hope isn't enough. I should also know how to fight these things at this point. I actually don't think I've ever worked out a nice way to fight them. Hot Deli didn't have a hard time because she had lots of ranged attacks. But Molding Sky, I think, was in a melee phase the first time I met a few of them. And I'm in a melee phase right now. And I don't know how to fight them in melee well. Targeting is fucking horrendous. Hate these enemies. When I have to be close to them. I want to throw lightning bolts at their head again. These birds can F right off, to be honest. They suck. Ronnie's more about outsourcing jobs. That's true. Yeah. Ronnie is just a headhunter. Ronnie's a temp agency. Remember dying to one of the DLC a bunch? With Hot Deli, did I? Was I throwing lightning bolts? That's possible. Holy shit, that was lucky. I dodged way too late on that. I just naturally didn't get hit somehow. Oh, your weird delays and movement and screeching. No, no. Ah! We're fine. We're not fine. Dead. This one's very aggressive. No break in the attacks. Can I afford a bunch of bolts yet? And just rapid fire it down in the skull? Surely hitting it in the head does lots more damage. Its skull is like cracked open, right? I don't really have the opportunity to do that with the attacks here in a way I know how to do safely. But if I could be a bit of range, I've got that rapid fire crossbow I've put some upgrades into. I don't think it would stand still enough for more than 1 or 2 arrows in a spray to hit, so it's probably not a good investment of my time and energy, but something, that maybe. God damn them. Frozen needle. You do frostbite. You probably wouldn't be susceptible to frostbite. I mean, you probably wouldn't be susceptible to fucking anything. I've never felt like trying to guess what something is resistant to or vulnerable to based on its aesthetic placement and the, you know, debuffs that it uses, its sponsors, has been that effective. And yet I keep doing it. I've got no idea how to, but I guess this is I have nothing else to go on and I need something to say. So why not tell you what guesses I make and completely doubt myself? I forgot you can target their bodies. That's probably a bit better, but we'll see. Really heal for safety. How long does that persist, you bastard? Ah! These damn things. Deathbirds are from before the Golden Order, so weak to holy. Haven't inked that contract yet, sadly. Haven't gotten that together. Let me just drink a cerulean flask, get my FP back up, and I'll connect to the worldwide Sorcerer's Web, and they haven't quite made that connection yet. Recently in Japan on a holiday and found a Crystal Panther for the low price of 1,200 USD. Where I can send a photo of this to you? I have a stream email and Discord. Those are probably the easiest places. You can either send it in the Discord, which you can get a link to by typing !Discord, or to rxhydro.tv@gmail. Is it rx.hydro.tv? I think it's rx.hydro.tv. But here's the thing. Pretty sure it actually doesn't matter with Gmail. Gmail ignores the dots. You can use them to visually separate things. If you send an email with no dots in it, it will still get to me if all the letters are correct. All right, let's try this. What if I focus on just getting the rare times I can hit you in the head, but hopefully we get a massive benefit for hitting you in the head? You're gonna need a different weapon to reach your head. That was not a massive benefit. That did nothing. Did nothing. This feels like one I could kill, but it's such a pain. I'm trying to decide if I should go find other upgrade materials or try and finish this boss off. I mean, what have I done? Like 25% of its health in my best attempt? If I got serious, I could turn that into some good 50% attempts and maybe get lucky and kill it. How patient do I feel? Is there any other debuff that works against them? Or is it just holy and then, yeah, the others take a long time or they're immune? They don't care about fire. They don't care about being poisoned or rotted. They don't bleed. Anyone know? I'm being driven by the angle of its crotch into that fire. Luckily, we escaped. The rolls are becoming more random as I lose track of what it's doing. It can be rotted. It is now rotted. I need to get out of the fires, though. Okay. Rot works. I hate its wide knees. My instinct is always to roll between things' legs or to one side, and it's slow to the ground, but also blocking side to side so effectively. It's fucking squat. It's powerful squat. You have another phase? What happens in phase 2? You've spent most of your energy, so you're a little tired and easier? Moments like that are when I wish I was targeting it. Fuck. You wind up. You do a little hop. When does the attack come? Where does the fire go? No! It was painfully close. No, you can't see because of the farm, but it was painfully close. Oh, you know what? I had to die. It was a good thing that happened because I haven't yet given you the name of it. It's good what happened. I need to give you the name of the bird. Sorry, I forgot that for a while. Not being able to see its health bar to know how close it is to death is torture. 1 second. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. Okay. That's as zoomed out as it could be. Okay, hopefully that's enough. You can still see the farm, right? It's the Erd Tree Right bird. Sounds like a branch of the Masons. Where'd you just go? Oh, I thought that was a tiny little hop attack. It's a hop, skip, and a jump attack. Oh, Christ, where's my save point? That wasn't even a phase transition, that's just an attack it rarely does. Got it. Makes me feel a bit better, honestly. Oh, this is the explosion. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Hydra's gonna make bank on his death sponsor. I'm giving them a lot of takes, you know, so they have choices of what to use. I thought I was gonna be killing the enemy, you know, to show off death, but this works too. Burb is the werb. What was the, oh, it was a ranged attack, wasn't it? The Ash of War. I forgot Ash of Wars existed until just a second ago. I thought that roll had been too early. Lucky me. Lucky me. Now you're doing a pretty good job advertising death, but it's time to hand over to another generation, okay? You've got people's trust and recognition, but you're coming a little bit decrepit. And also, I don't like you. I appreciate you showing me the death ropes like this, but it's time to hang your hat up. What the fuck are you doing? Oh my good lord. Cool. I remember Ashes of War exist, but I haven't found a place where I feel comfy using one. Also, that's Reduvia that I'm thinking of, not whatever I have on. Shit. I didn't want to kill it without double checking over here in, you know, the chat that you noticed the name, you got the name right, you got that down. If you didn't, I made sure you have another chance at it. Like you can see the cursor in the boss spreadsheet. Burb is a funny word, that it is. We have a Borb emote in Discord. A bird orb. That's so much wasted space with the farm like this. Anything I can do to make it better? No, I can't read it either. We'll bring it back up after this, but carry on. I see you did finish the field I built. Well done, Samantha. Yep. And I can't see where the, there they are. I got a golden seed from fighting Godfrey. What do golden seeds do again? I should probably see if I have enough to do something with that. How do I get so lucky with that attack? So bad at all your slow hits. So bad at slow hits for everything. Deathbirds are one of the ones I feel especially awful at. While I was talking about seeing if you'd seen the name, I didn't actually note if you'd seen the name, so I figured I'd give you one more chance. Guys, this is a Borb chat now. That's very funny. That's good. But the name is actually not Borb. So, good thing I'm giving you another look at it, but excellent. Is there anything I can do to improve this? Anything? Will I get down to a light load if I take any of these extra, like, weapons and shit off? No? Can I... why do I have this on? I'm not using bleed right now. Can, what about robustness? What's that do? And frost. Oh, there we are. Yes, okay. There we go. Holy shit, they mean vastly when they say vastly. Oh my god, and there's the fucking summoning symbol, too. I forgot about the stream team. How could I forget about the stream team? Oh, I feel like I just woke up and I just... How's the stream been going so far? How's Elden Ring been? Meds kicking in? Maybe. Hell of a delay on that Dayquil. No. Okay. Gotta survive for another second for this to be like a real attempt. Would love the stream team to get involved whenever they're ready. There they are. Okay, okay. Didn't see what that was. Welcome back, Hydro. Thank you. Gonna go play Lies of P for a bit. It's been real. Have a lovely time. Thanks for hanging out, Mendez. Enjoy. Hope you make a lot of progress. Talk to you later, friendo. Is there space during the fight for some of them, or is that asking for trouble? I hit Lantern instead. Managed it. Wait, where was the follow-up that has? Not gonna last very long. One's down already. And I have lost all ability to do that. I was dodging a little bit late, but just about getting credit for it. I was dodging most of them at the start of these attempts, and I've completely lost the ability to dodge that delayed swipe. Got it back. Everything's fine now. Sorry, I worried you. It's all fine now. Tell me that didn't kill me. To think I was looking forward to returning to streaming. You'd be able to see where you're fighting so a lantern makes sense. Yeah, but when I already had it on. All right, fuck it. They join late. That's all fine. Just some of them back here. They can make their way when they're ready. And then I'll go in as I was because it wasn't going amazing, but it was going better than those last couple did in terms of getting a real start to a fight without giving away tons of hits. Stream team will get here when they get here. I hope it's soon, but we'll see. Ah. Ooh, lucky. You keep trying to back up. Could I interest you in being far too near to me to be effective? How's that sound? I feel like you need to let it happen for one entire attempt to really know if it suits you or not. You keep moving away too soon. Does it follow me, or does it just move out in every direction, or backwards? Whoa, what is the direction of those flames that chased me after that attack? What's their motive? Didn't land any of those hits, good. Rotting! Progress! Exploding! Not as much progress as it would sound. Better for them than me, but progress otherwise. Stream team's falling apart. Still got one here. Oh, I wish I'd ever learned their names. I just invite them from the... Discord group. That's a one-hit kill too. That and the grab. That kills even when I'm at full health. Who else is on my stream team? Who else have we got lying in wait, ready to help us? Who else wants to... I didn't mean to Fine, we'll do another with them. But you better do better this time, okay? There are other people waiting to ride Content Faucet's coattails. I've got no end of hangers-on I could bring. Will you focus when I'm shouting at you? No, this is the bad Samantha on YouTube. I hope that was a swipe and I would just happen to jump over it. I had no hope there. Could I just accidentally hit your arm or something while I'm doing these swings? Could I land some of these? Where's the stream team? We had a threatening pep talk. Why aren't they doing better this time? What are they doing over there? I hit like 1 out of every 2 attacks. I hit like 50% of the time, and I'm all up in their business. It's so upsetting. Ah. How does this fire spread? By what reason or algorithm? Oh shit, it's a fucking explosion that one-shots me. Hydro is sponsored by Jarberg Cosmetics. Do they know who they're sponsoring? Not Hot Deli, so it's fine. You can always come back. I feel very committed at this point, by which I mean stubborn, but who else is on my stream team? We haven't leveled up anyone else, have we? Well, maybe it's time we give somebody else a chance. Like, not really sure who. The Jar White? Do I have the items to upgrade the Jar White? Does the Jar White look like a combatant? You're the only one to mention it today, Explodaberry. You said it twice.
Greetings, are you here for Spirit?
Spirit Tune. Yeah, I do have some items. Okay. Inventory. 3,800 runes. How many levels does that get me?
Here for Spirit.
Oh, you take Ghost Glove warts, do you? You better be worth it then. Jar White Puppet, +1, +2. We can't do +3, but he uses Ghost Glove wart, so that's probably like good. Jar White. Our new co-streamer. I hope I have the FP to some of them. I didn't double check. What are your thoughts on Night Rain? Cautious excitement. I'm not sure it'll be great, but I'm super interested. Looking forward to trying it. But I think I will wait until it comes out. I'm not planning on doing any, trying to get in any of the tests or whatever they're doing. Yeah, cautious optimism. Pretty fucking interested. No spoilers, please. Not even things from the trailer. Yeah, we're open pomegranates on this run of Elden Ring, but for anyone who's excited for Night Rain, but leaving it up to, you know, time to see what's in it. Let's leave out specifics for the moment about it. Things that have been shown off or confirmed in interviews and even speculated. All right, Jar White, what do you do? What? What kind of jar is that? Don't run away from me. What the who is this? Will you come fight? I mean, you seem up for it. Oh, they throw explosives. Okay. Welcome to the team. They do a lot. Their health seems maybe the same, maybe a little better than Marionette's. It's not a huge difference at the level I've got them at right now. But okay, we've got Jar White with us for a bit. Nice. Let's make the most of it and try to recognize when explosions are happening. It's been a problem. Jarwhite's still got about a third of their health left. There's the explosion. Ah, ha, ha, ha. You tried hitting him and not letting him hit you. We've gotten it to work for brief periods. And it does seem to have some positive effect. I can't say I've tested it for the entire duration of a fight. What if I'm like just on the edge of surviving that? What if? Is that magic damage? Can I just put on things that have more magic resistance? Is that magic damage? Is it frost damage? What kind of damage is that explosion along the ground? You clip it, clip it. How could I forget? What kind of damage is that? It's magic plus frost. Okay, so anything that improves magic and frost might give me a chance for overcoming it. 4.7, 8.0, scaled helm. Anything do better on the 2 than that? Magic and... Wait, I'm not looking at frost. Frost is going to be robustness, I think. One tip on avoiding the explosion? Yeah, sure. Oh, right. Don't change the chess piece. We have to be enticing. We have to be enticing. These are the conditions under which a woman like Content Fawcett, at the top of her chosen profession, content creation, has to face. Still have to be enticing, even while being effective, so we keep that armor, which seems to have fur lining. Maybe it's really good against frost, I have no idea. Put these on. We're just putting on heavier armor. But we're staying medium load thus far. Alright, at the very bottom we'd hit heavy load, so let's just put on 7.4, 7.7. Maybe that has a positive, makes a positive change. When he starts the explosion, run straight south from the bird, won't get hit by the ghost fire lines. Oh, they don't target, they go in the same directions every time? Good to know. I'll try and remember that, but sometimes I'm... Hang on, do you mean... What do you mean? Do you mean literally south? On the compass? Because I was about to say that I'm in a weird position and not always, you know, the same orientation when it happens, so... Away doesn't mean the same thing relative to its attack, but... Yes, its attack always sends them out along the same compass lines, regardless of either of our facing. I've never heard of anything like that in one of these games before. That's fascinating. Is there a lore reason why? Does anyone have a guess why they do that? You know, I did come here for death orientation, and I guess they're giving it to me. Early rot, it feels like. I like that. Come on, you and me, Jarwhite. You and me. Bastard. Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck right off. No idea. My best guess is it's supposed to look like the Japanese symbol for fire, so 5 lines with none going straight down. Excited to run cold medicine? That I am. Is it gonna be the rest of the stream here all? Very well might be. It just feels like it's gonna happen at any moment. It just feels like it... I'm right there. We've had like 3 attempts right there. I can do this. If I was just better, I could do it. If I just more sponsored. If I just gotten more runes or found more materials. If things were different, I could do it. It feels like we're so close. No fucking hell. Is this a randomizer? Yes, it is. Enemies, bosses, and items are all randomized. I've done one randomizer before. I'm doing it again because I really enjoyed the first. And that was pre-DLC. So this one has all the DLC shuffled together as well. For anyone who hasn't heard the rules, everything is shuffled together. Everything, except Shadow Tree Blessings and the Spirit whatever blessings from the DLC. Those are randomized, but only within the DLC, so that I can't get ahead on those levels before getting there. Otherwise, random, crossing back and forth. With no bias and very, very few limitations on where things can be randomized to. I even ticked a box that said it can go ahead and ignore the size of arenas and the size of the boss it wants to put there. Fire that comes backwards catches me almost every time. I should pay more attention to which attack lays that down. It sort of feels like I'm committed to just doing the same thing now until I get lucky and one of these attempts works. It kind of feels like the learning phase is over and we're on to luck. I'm sorry to say, but that's the truth. It kind of feels like learning has ended. Why's my Jar White blinking? Get over here and join the fight, Jar White! Interesting turnaround on that. Oh, lucky. I got a hint it might be changing targets there, or I wouldn't have worried about dodging. Lucky guess. Stop hopping all over the fucking place. Can't you for 1 second just be reasonable? You giant bird made of death and darkness, can't you just be reasonable? There goes the stream team, it's just me now. And that's all that Content Faucet has ever needed. We'll make the sale, we'll hit all the calls to action, and we'll get some new subscribers for ourselves in the process. We do sometimes need the stream team at the start. There's no end to the number of people that Content Faucet will step on her rise to the top, but we only need us to get to the end. And another golden seed, a reminder to see if I can actually use them now. The right bird, Hydro you monster. We can make the farm visible again now. That's kind of nice. Can barely see the zoom in button I need. Where'd my cursor go? Anything you need from me right now? What is a barn cost that we were working towards? How do I make a barn? What's a barn cost? These are the people... What am I looking for? Requires Forbix house. Forbix house was what required... What am I trying to do? I built Slate's barn. Forbic will collect biofuel from beehives. Alright, beehives. I clicked the wrong thing. I just saw a bee, which is an animal. I thought that... But no, it's the chicken here. Animal feeder. That's what we have here. Feeder bot carries your lowest crop to a feeding trough. Oh, has anyone been filling the feeder? Waste bot collects animal waste. Fertilizer bot fertilizes the soil with animal waste. Fertilizer facility, which stores it and converts it. We only have 2 of these 5 things so far. We have the animal feeder, and we have the fertilizer facility. The feeder bot, the waste bot, and the fertilizer bot do jobs you can do, Samantha. They're probably not the most popular jobs. We could buy bots if no one wants to do them. We should... I mean, is anyone doing them? Can I click on the fertilizer and see? There's a line here. How many pigs can I assign to, like, one thing? A feeding trough for 6 animals. So we should get more animals. We can collect more animals. I've got plenty of fossils. We got plenty of biofuel. Samantha, should we buy some more pigs and see what the fuck they do? Let me double check while I'm thinking about it. Did I turn the limit up? Yeah, we have 200 available slots. Delightful. We got 7 people in. Nowhere near the cap. Perfect. Perfect. What's your favorite color of pig other than green, as we already have a green one? We've got pink, brown, sort of soft, cool gray, like a bluish gray. Pink, brown, and cool gray. I have to go, but GG's and good luck the rest of the stream. Thanks so much, Badadar. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Thanks for hanging out, friendo. You don't have strong feelings on color? I'm happy to pick. I'm thinking the brown or the pink one myself. Gray? Blue-gray, please. We got 2 votes for gray. It is pretty. Sure. Dots or not. We got dots last time. Let's go with a smooth, perfect, contiguous blue-gray pig. Beep. Beep. Yeah, there we are. There we are. But for the hell of it, let's buy a pink one as well with spots. Pink. There. Yeah, okay. 2 more pigs in the mix. Quick check on the new stock here. Cabbage. This takes less watering, but takes a little longer to ripen. Pinto beans, less watering, but worth less. Tomatoes, less watering, but fewer harvests. It's not that bad, honestly. Potatoes, fewer watering and more harvest. But we currently get a lot of money from potatoes because we have a +4 money from them. I think that's probably better. But we stopped growing potatoes, so it actually doesn't even matter. At some point, we're not going to have potatoes in the garden. We got some left to go, but at some point we won't. Pinto beans, 490 to make them take less water, but they're not a money crop any longer. Tomatoes, we already bought tomatoes. None of these are good. Reroll. None of them are good. Just reroll that. Using human waste as fertilizer was pretty common. Human waste isn't very good fertilizer, right? That's why it's not a common thing to do now, right? Or is it just the distaste most cultures have for that idea? I mean, I know that it's better than not fertilizing, but like, different animals generally produce, depending on their diet especially, different waste that's more or less useful, and humans, on average, are pretty poor, aren't they? It wasn't great. A lot of disease in humans were gross. That too. Sacrificial twig, a useful thing to have. Oh, is this the one where you have to be erudite? I think I may have the erudite motion already. Erudition guide thee. Well, we're not replacing fancy spin. Fuck that. Curtsy's kind of cute. Let's replace nod and thought. Thoughts aren't things content faucet worries too much about having. We'll be erudite instead of having thoughts. Do I not have it? I do. Confirm. Can we get a spin? Sure, sure, sure. You can get a spin. Animal waste is better. It must decompose before using. Thought erudite does mean thinky boy. It's just in character that I said that then, isn't it? Because someone who doesn't think would make a mistake like that. Have you ever considered my mistakes are genius? So fancy. Purifying crystal tier. That is the anti-Moog one, is it not? A crystal tier formed slowly over the ages where the Erd tree's bounty falls to the ground, can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction purifies the curse from Moog, Lord of Blood's terrifying rite of blood. I just had the weirdest non sequitur thought that actually I should check on based on something I said earlier in the stream. Calendar.google.com. And Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds comes out on February 28th, 2025. Okay, we're good. We're good. Whew. My family is taking a 2-week vacation this year all together. Going down to some Caribbean islands to hang out. I'm sure I'll have some lovely photos of the area for you at that point. And just, I don't know what brought it to mind, but for a second I was like, is that the end of February or the end of March? I will be here for launch day. Wouldn't have been a big problem, but just struck me and I wanted to know. The Stormhawk King, ashes of a hawk revered by all others as sovereign back in the days when Stormvale's winds still raged like no other. This ancient monarch is proud, however, refusing to answer anyone's summons. This is an item I give to Nefeli, right? Got 2 golden seeds I should be using. Anything else I picked up I want to read? Dee's Bell Bearing. Nothing interesting there. No, I think I read through all the other interesting items I picked up today, thus far. So thus. What's up, Daveski? Good to see you. It's going all right. I'm getting over a cold, but I am on the uphill part now and having a good stream. Hope you're having a good day, friendo. Did we get a lot of, did I not pick up my runes
cool item.
after fighting them that time? Before fighting that time? Well, it's lucky that one was the success. Pretty fucking lucky. And I ran a circle around this making sure there are no other items, right? If the mini-boss gives you a significant item when you down them, that means there isn't one sitting around the minor air tree itself, right? Seems like that. Cool. Oh, no. I actually lost my runes at one point. Shit, I should have had 10k. But I did not just pick up 10k. I have 5,000. Oh, well. So much for ever leveling again. I'm having a terrible time of it with Content Faucet. I think part of it might just be that, you know, the game's harder earlier on and eventually you sort of get more up on top of things. That's how I've felt about my last 2 playthroughs. But I feel like I'm doing a poor job of things too. Pretty poor job of things. February's a great month to get away if you live in the Northern Hemisphere. Exactly the reason it was chosen. Exactly. Maybe we go out here for fun. I forget what's usually there, but maybe we go out there. Oh, that's Ronnie's body, isn't it? Don't know what level the enemies there will be, but fuck it, maybe we go out there. What's the easiest way there? Probably to jump across here and then take the path down, actually. Chest request, Hydro? You got it. Sorry, I missed that for a minute. Where's the request? Briar armor? Sure thing, Lady Grace. Thank you so much for the redeem. Briar armor it is. Thorny. Thorny. This outfit is thorny and horny. Perfect. Perfect. And we're still medium load? Perfect. I love it. Change up our attack again. Frozen Needle is a bit low level, but we'll use it for now. In fact, let's go back to equipping several things. Why am I limiting myself? Did I ever level up the Blood Whip more? Nope, still +1. That's a bit hard to mix in, but you can go into the mix. I can have one of my perfumes on standby, like the chilling bottles, only +5. Really? 135, 173. Shit. Shit. My weapons are all over the place. God damn, I want more materials. I think we went big too early. I think I needed to be more focused early on. Though, I'm not sure it would have made a much bigger difference. It's like our weapon loadout having... I'm missing certain materials, not amounts of materials generally. Missing certain levels of material. Good night, enjoy a stream. Thanks for hanging out, Idar. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Have a good one. Take care, friendo. Okay, we need to go down below to get in. So, Not this way. I need to do what I said before. Cross over, and then there'll be a path to take me down there. Samantha, the schedule for the remainder of this week, now that I'm feeling clearly well enough to stream. Sunday, 6 p.m. US Eastern Time, we'll play more Elden Ring Randomizer. And there is a small chance, if I have a pretty easy day at work tomorrow, and get off early so I can do a couple errands that have been waiting on me to feel better, that I'll get online tomorrow at 6 p.m. US Eastern Time to play some more Sifu, because I would very much like to get back to that and beat it in another stream or two. But I would say low chance of that possible. Sunday is the one you can more plan on. Next week, I think we'll have a regular schedule, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the following Sunday. But we'll talk about that when we get closer. I need to double check, see if anyone needs my attentions. I was trying to find a time to play board games with Mondo and his wife, and maybe some other people. I have Game of Thrones board game this Saturday. That's why a bonus stream would be Friday rather than Saturday. I'm looking forward to that. I missed the last one, so it's been a while since I have backstabbed my good friends. Surprised on how well you pronounce my name? Oh, good. I'm glad. Names are important. Samantha, if I ever get anyone's name wrong, please do not hesitate to correct me. I would like to do my best to get it right. I will need to ask for forgiveness sometimes because my memory's bad and my language skills are okay. But if you give me a nickname or a corrected pronunciation or something like that, I will try to remember it. Backstab them all and take the thorn you deserve. Names are important. Are you a Fey, Hydro? What shack is that? I've not been down here at all before, have I? Oh, that's Jarberg, right, but I can't get over there. Of course it is, of course it is, of course it is. How could I forget Jarberg? What reason would I have to try and put that place out of my memory? Of course it's Jarberg. We're gonna do this place right side up, but I do already have the item to turn it upside down. It's just I've not done it right side up yet. So, let's loot it before we progress through it. I think I've jumped that window before, and I don't remember what it gets you. But I think there are a couple things you can see, so... Alright, there's usually two hands hanging on these walls. They've been replaced with nothing, and I was incorrect. It's when you flip it over that you want to do all this stuff. Never mind. All the way up again, please. Your name's hard to pronounce, and I do it fairly well. Used to people butchering it. I apologize for not being right on, and appreciate your understanding. Yeah, I generally think of names as being important and try to give them effort just because it took me a long time to understand they're important. It feels obvious, feels like I should have known that now, but I've had the luck of growing up with a very common and relatively simple name in the US, and only ever lived in the US, so I didn't need to attack you. I apologize. I was talking and it made me evil because I wasn't thinking. Sorry about that. Anyway, so finding it out later made me cringe a bit harder because I was thinking back on all the times I'd screwed up people's names, or probably had. I'll try to correct that now. What's up, Daxiath? Good to see you. Happy Thursday, friendo. Not the long boy. I'm sorry, I was talking. I was distracted. It's really your fault for being here. Don't leave, but take some of the blame. At what point during the last 2 years when you've been busy attending stream did you turn into an Elden Ring streamer? When Elden Ring entered the stream, oh, its infinite content possibilities were immediately clear. We play other things sometimes, but you know, you gotta keep coming back for these experiences. Don't worry. At some point in the not too far-flung future, essentially sometime this year, I intend to start my first playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. So that will take forever. And probably impede more Elden Ring after that point. Oh, what's up, Felody? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good one, friendo. Happy Thursday. Elden Ring is fun, it is. You died to that after being an Elden Ring streamer for years? Yeah. And a sick person today. That dude looked like a flaming gremlin. As you were in the States for work and they wouldn't even try. They just made a bunch of random nicknames for me. Really appreciate you actually trying. That's not cool. I'm sorry. But you're very welcome. Never change, Hydro? I've proven I can't. To wit, it was pure luck I just hit him out of that. I was not prepared for him to arrive that early, even though I knew he was there. Recusant Henricus. Oh, you're the one that warps around and keeps fighting. At least you don't have a ranged attack. Hang on. I should be happy to see Henricus. Let's do this. I don't have a ranged attack. Yes, everyone go follow Felody. YouTube Samantha, that's twitch.tv/FELAODY. FELAODY. She doesn't know how to spell. Forgive her. She's highly entertaining, though. Check her next time you see her live. This is... I don't like this. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I did not want to pull Henricus at that point. I thought you were further back. It is. It is. That wasn't the status effect madness. I was already dead. That was just the game agreeing. It is madness here. Hydra's a bully? How am I a bully? What? Oh, you know what? I'd totally forgotten what I said about your spelling. I'd already moved on from that, and I was like, how am I a bully? All I did was assist in shouting you out. I guess being able to forget so quickly the hurt I caused doesn't speak well of me. That's fair. But I try to pronounce names right, so... I had to like take a step back because you thought this was a hidden area that you missed. This is the tower on the eastern edge of Liurnia, but randomized and awful. Madness. Pure madness. Timing is lovely in melee fights. That didn't interrupt you. Just lost another 10,000. I'll never level in my life. It's never gonna happen. Did I change or did Elden Ring change? What's different on this playthrough? I've had challenges before, but this feels different. Is it just my aging? It's made me more vulnerable? Some vocal compositions are very uncommon in some languages. It's only natural to get wrong sometimes. I remember, I've talked about this before on stream, forgive me if you're hearing this for the 4th time. I remember the first time I really understood the breadth of noises that humans could make and recognize. Was really, like I'd been aware of the phenomenon and heard those things like, did you know that at this point in development, babies stop using any of the sound, like they're just babbling still, but they stop babbling in anything but the sounds common to the languages they're hearing and stuff like that. I'd heard things, I was familiar with the idea. But what really opened my eyes to how incredibly important and wide and different languages are was listening to a History of India audiobook from a knowledgeable professor. And he was talking in a little sidebar about how Americans often have trouble spelling Gandhi's name because they will put the H after the G. When, if I remember this correctly, it goes after the D. Because we have words with GH in them. We've seen that before. We don't really have many or any with DH, and it makes a sound difference to native speakers. And he went on to demonstrate the difference between D, 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 and D. And I didn't hear any fucking difference at all. I rewound that 5 times, and I was like, you just did the same sound 4 times. What are you talking about? It has to do with how much you aspirate, the position of your tongue. I'm giving you an unfair version because I can't even produce them. Based on the way you're talking about Red Dead Redemption 2, I assume it's joined the It's Totally Happening Someday list with great games such as Dying Light, Outward, the rest of the Final Fantasy games, Witcher 3, Singularity, and Dragon Age Inquisition. Yes, except it actually will happen. Otherwise, yes. Love your content, your shorts make me chuckle. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy. Shell avocados with the Crystal Panther redeem. So shiny, so sparkling, so spinning. Enjoy it for a moment while I check on the farm. You guys need any help from me? That's what they're good for. That's what the fucking Panther's good for. Rusty's retirement farming. All right, I'm starting to see some animal waste gathering here. Do we need to hire a bot, Samantha? No one's assigning themselves to take care of animal waste, huh? We're gonna have to buy our first bot other than the named bots that contribute to progression. People just don't take pride in their shit collecting anymore. A waste bot costs $270 biofuel, $760 money. It's not that expensive, but still. What happened to work ethic? I'm in charge of water. I water plants. Yeah, and as soon as you found out there were animals on the farm and saw how much waste they produced, I bet you were like, oh, well, let me volunteer to show how good I am. I'll take care of water. Yeah, good to have your help. I'm building a waste spot. Don't you worry. I have no idea how to position this. It'll go there for now. Samantha. You unlock any new seeds? No? We need, oh, hey, green beans have started coming in. We need a lot of them for the next one, but we got 3 fields of them, so they're going. They're going. That guy's not yet back. We don't need to buy more land yet. I think we're sort of fine. We're sort of fine right now. Thank you so much for the redeem. Chill. Appreciate it. Back? Look, we're farming. All right, where did Henricus go? Am I going to draw Henricus again going in, or did they back all the way up top now? I think the way I want to do this is really fucking cheesy. Get your sword and shield out. And follow me. I think I want to be really cheesy about this. Have you switched back to bow? You have? I'm sorry, I was just panic running because of the explosions and the spells chasing me. Holy shit, you hurt. Holy fucking shit, those arrows hurt. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's top up again, because I feel like one of those arrows might actually kill me. Now get your fucking... I didn't mean to aggro you, whatever! Come on! I need you to get your sword out! This is awkward. What's the likelihood I can skip them? Feels pretty low. All right, keep that sword out. Keep that sword out. Keep that sword out. That's it. Charging attacks are good. I like it. Okay. This might have a chance. That was not your back. My mistake. I feel like that was, and you're lying about where your back is, but whatever. Did enough. That's a lot of poison. Oh, it's frenzy. That's worse. Yeah. That's not great. Actually, the way it worked out, I'm glad it was madness instead of being poison. It turned out okay for me, but I was shocked I didn't die while clutching my skull and doing nothing. Have a little snail there. I think we're just gonna run by the rest of these enemies as soon as this is done. The snail might catch up to me eventually, but the long boy is fine with me, and I'm not standing around fighting one of those things. We're just running past when this cloud ends. Will the top Ben & Jerry's specifically, please? I've kept, you know, a weather eye out for them. I've still never found one in a store, Felony. Haven't had a chance to try one yet. You're not my real target. And you... Oh, wait. You're not that bad. You're not great, but I thought you were something else first, which would have been worse. Actually, you are kind of the thing I was worried about. I thought for a second you were one of the entirely, like, stone hunched guys with spears. You are. I just forgot this variant of them, which isn't quite as bad, but... You've clearly replaced one of the hands usually hanging on underneath here. Can I trigger you to, like, go the fuck away and stop scaring me? Or to come through here and fight? That's not what I want. Hello! Didn't see where you were. Bastard. There goes my last heal. I made bad choices. But it should heal me now, right? I got the worst fucking miraculous physic. And luck with this randomizer. These goddamn enemies. These goddamn enemies. What is my flask right now? Also, what do golden seeds do? I still haven't done anything with them. There we go. Okay, good, good, good. Allocate flask charges. I keep it like that, it's fine. It just doesn't. I know it does, but it doesn't. Boost lightning, I don't have any. Boost magic. I have some. Boost poise. Made it better than not having anything. I'm dealing frost damage, none of it's magic right now, right? None of these are magic. Great. That is the best thing I can equip right now. It does nothing. What was the build again? My character build or my wondrous physic? I just had the Crimson Whirl there, which is, for a short time, attacks, hits you take, restore HP. But it's not as straightforward as that, I have found. Its benefit is muted. Hydra, the Samantha Union would like to come to you with a new contract offer for us to receive ice cream. Let me just... You know, I recognize the right of workers to unionize, and of course, I'll be willing to meet your demands, to have fair negotiations. I'm just looking for your employment contracts. I'm just trying to find where I hired you. Do you know where I would have put those? Nearly 3 a.m. for you. You're gonna go to bed. Night. Ferocious Tiger. Thank you for hanging out. Staying up so late. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Have a good one, friendo. How much of these can I just, like, run through? I don't want to do this again. I don't have the energy. I'm sick. Somebody tell the game that I'm sick. Oh, my roll was late, but it would have worked if you hadn't been coming downstairs with that attack, you bastard. Oh, come on. You weren't this brave last... There goes. More runes that I'd worked up. More runes that I worked hard for. Help. Is this area the same level as Liurnia, or is it a higher level, since usually you go on and get the quest item probably at some point later and then come... Oh my god, I've been ignoring you. Please, give me a reason not to go back into that meat grinder for a second. O celestial globe, transmit to posterity the wisdom of the moon and stars and obscure forever the transgressions of the princess. That's a lot of fancy words for help us cover up a murder. If that's how you wanted Hydro, but as the employee in this company, I'd have thought you'd want free ice cream. As the sole employee in this company, I have full control over where the funds are spent. Ice cream happens when I want it already. Just looked over without your glasses from a distance. We're wondering why Satan was on screen and whether she is here to give out the pick of destiny. For a change of pace. I've got some like Dark Flame Whirl with this thing, right? I hate how many of your big swings are uninterruptible. You don't even have like heavy armor on. You're just getting it from your goddamn attack animations. What's up, Savannah? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Found the goat again. It's John Elden Ring. What about Dave? Ah! Sorry, I thought I had a little longer. You know what? I'm still gonna say that was a net positive. I took one hit, which is better than my average encounter with them. Now, if I move to the left so that the knight does not get out their bow, can I leave them all in my dust and ignore them? Or will I just be shot by the knight while I'm trying to climb the stairs and fight other enemies? Let's find out together, because I'm not gonna fight them. My Dayquil's running out, and I don't have that in me at the moment. We just have to pray we're protected by the banister. Seems good. No, it seems bad. Oh, I think that's the stream for the evening. I should end a bit earlier than usual to make sure I get my rest, especially it's Friday. I've got to get up early for work. And it's partly that I'm choosing places I'm not ready for or focused enough to do, and or I'm behind. And on top of that, I'm nervous about going, we can come back here and going someplace else, because the more locations I go, the more likely we are to get a crash in this stream. And I'm already worried about, like, can I give this some satisfying comedy ending if this save file can't make it to the end? And I don't know. I think that's the end of the stream. I've enjoyed it. It's been a trial for the soul and the body, given my illness. I've so enjoyed being here with you. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a great stream. I'm done with it. I can't take it anymore. It's been a good time. Which of these do you believe? I think it's a good place to break. Samantha, I'll be back with more Elden Ring Randomizer this Sunday at, 6 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. The return of Content Faucet. Hopefully smooth sailing then. Maybe we'll leap into the jaws of the lion and test Sifra and stuff there. See what happens. Anyway, we'll be back Sunday with that. Tiny chance. There'll be a bonus stream tomorrow at 6, but of Sifu, to refresh myself with the controls before they fade too much, and because whether tomorrow or later on, I want to get back to that game. We'll probably have some of it mixed in next week. But yeah, if I'm feeling really up for it, might do it tomorrow, but not sure yet. Depends on how work goes and recovery and things like that. Thank you all so much for hanging out this evening. I really appreciate it. Sorry I've been gone for a while. Thank you for being so understanding while I was ill. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope I see you on Sunday or sometime next week or just at some point in the future. It was lovely having you here tonight. Is there anything else I need to tell you? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me take a quick look at Twitch and see who's live right now. Hang out long enough that if I can find someone to raid, we can go say hello together. And if you've got time, hang out and check out their stream. You might really enjoy it. Hello, Sarah Bear is online. And on her first playthrough of Lies of P, did she complete Bloodborne or is she playing multiple games? Emmy USB is playing Overwatch 2, I expect with friends. Just Capricorn is playing Final Fantasy VIII. Now that sounds fun. And we haven't rated Jess in a little while. Let's go see Just Capricorn. Any of those names I mentioned, I highly recommend. But tonight, do me a favor, stick around a minute and come along at least long enough to say hello to Just Capricorn. And if you have time, hang out, check out her stream. She is always entertaining. She plays a lot of FromSoft games and other Soulsborns, as well as a lot of RPGs. It's a lovely mix. She does challenge runs and first playthroughs in pretty equal measure in my experience. What do I need to do? I've forgotten how to raid. Oh yeah, type /raid. There we go. I'll be back on Sunday, maybe tomorrow, probably Sunday. Also next week, and in the future. Join the Discord if you want to know the schedule. That's the best place to get updates. Copy the raid message that says, I was asked to copy this message, so I did. Hello. Paste it once or twice when we get over there. And give Jess a follow and or hang out and check out her stream for a bit if you've got time now. Oh. Night Grace and Samantha. Thanks for your service. Thanks for being here, Joaquin. What's the game on the bottom? This is Rusty's Retirement. It's an idle game with Twitch integration, but it's also quite fun to play on your own. You can set it up along the bottom of your screen at a variety of sizes, but also vertically on either the left or right in a variety of sizes. And it plays very slowly so that you can type on your school report, change some things to farm, go back. It's a pretty neat idea. I'm too ADHD to do it myself, but it's a pretty neat idea. Rusty's Retirement. All right. Everyone got the raid message copied? Let's go over there now. Bye, Samantha.